right in. Kyle, just go straight to live.
So
yeah, we're live.
The point is, I think if I've been on like medication, I think Pomodoro method could have worked for me. But instead, it was like, you mean I need to focus on this one task for 25 minutes?
Hello, and welcome
and then
to
I only
the
get
Devs
5
Digital
minutes off?
Showcase.
Hey, it's Tim
Day
Schafer.
of the Devs is a game festival focused on independent
Am I supposed to hear
games,
this?
the devs
I
and
can't hear
makers,
shit.
and
I
people
can't hear
who play
anything.
them.
Okay,
And we've been bringing them together for over 11 years, and it's only
There we
getting
go.
bigger and better, as evidenced by this amazing 14-karat
How
jacket.
do you
Why
manage
am I
this
wearing this
schedule,
fancy
Tim?
jacket?
What kind of
Well,
drugs
that's
are you
easy. That's
taking?
because Day of the Devs has gone Hollywood. That's right. We've added a brand new show
Where do you think
to
he
our
got this
lineup.
blazer
A live
from?
show in Los Angeles to coincide with Jeff Keighley's Game Award celebration.
I think he went to prom
Downtown
and he's
LA,
just kept
December
it.
8th from 2 to 8 p.m. We're going to have over 50 games. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. And it's all free. It's all ages. So everyone, please come.
But yeah, hello
to the
everyone.
link that's-
Hello, Rob, Kato, Janet, me. We're here. We're gonna talk over
But if you
Day of the
can't come,
Devs.
do not despair,
We're gonna
'cause we
talk
have
over
a
the Wholesome
whole
Snack.
digital
Takes
showcase
place
right
after
here
that,
for you to
all
enjoy
leading up
right
to
now. So just sit
us
back
chatting
and
over
relax.
the Game Awards tomorrow
Open
evening.
your
Although I
entertainment
think
holes.
Janet, you live in LA.
Allow a
You're
tingling
going to the
sensation
Game
flow
Awards,
over
aren't
your
you?
scalp, down
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah,
That's right, your whole body
hopefully
as
every
you
year. I don't know if I'll
receive
get to go
this
every year, but
interactive
it's fun seeing everybody.
cornucopia
So,
of
and I'm going to
inspiration.
this as well, the Day of the Devs.
Wait.
Nice.
Before we get started, our pals at Kepler Interactive have given us a bunch of Steam codes, and we've hidden them throughout the broadcast. So if you're eagle-eyed
Cute.
and you freeze frame at the right moment, you might find yourself getting a free game like Sifu, or Cat Quest 1 and 2, or Chia, or a bunch of other ones from Kepler. So, you know,
Oh, there was just
keep
one
an
in the
eye
left
out.
corner.
All right, go.
People are gonna. This is gonna make people take forever to watch this stream.
From developer Tallboys, Milit is a first-person runaway simulator. It puts you in the position of a wrongly accused civilian fleeing from a giant policeman. This is Milit.
Oh, I remember seeing the trailer for this.
Militsioner is a first-person Kafkaesque.
This thing looks incredible.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit.
Have you ever seen this game before?
No.
No, I've never seen
Oh
this.
my god, yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
It looks
yeah,
really
is.
good.
I love this.
You're
Set
an
up already.
ordinary no one
That's
who hasn't done
hilarious.
anything not worthy, let alone.
So wait, this Stay Puft Gendarme is going to be on your ass the entire game?
You were arrested.
This is so scary.
Oh, why are you... No, the mustache. No.
I'm surprised he didn't eat you. To be perfectly honest, I feel
Same,
like
man.
that's where we're going.
But be wary. Every move you make is being followed by a giant policeman.
The way he's just like peeking over his corner, over his shoulder. Like,
Oh, incredible.
We just need to patch this in to Half-Life 2.
All characters in the game, including the giant, have a Tamagotchi-like mood system.
If you just told me this was an outskirt of City 17, I'd believe you, Rob.
You can even befriend a giant. Everything is on the table.
I assume a different giant than the cop.
oh,
Did the stream pause?
it looks like it.
Freeze?
Is that on my end or is that the stream?
Bring back the cop, Kato.
He's back. Okay.
I also like that bitch is just a text option.
Bitch!
From the start, there are many escape routes waiting to explore. Time is the key. Everyone from cars and trains to people and giant has their own life schedules.
Sleepy.
The giant sleeps? Sleepy giant. Did you see that? He'll let you steal when he's happy.
This is incredible.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my gosh.
What are we doing?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not figuring that out on my own.
Is that how
I'm gonna throw
cinder
out
blocks
there.
work?
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. You've
You're
never
the
thrown
strongest
a
person
cinder
alive.
block. Yeah.
So why do I want this money?
To
Maybe
buy
you
your
are.
Live in a
services?
capitalist society.
Damn, now I'm taking the cop's side. No. My only fear for this is that the pseudo-mandatory stealth will get invasive, but I don't really know how that's going to mechanically play out yet.
Right, like if games like this that kind of run on vibes, if the vibes keep getting disrupted by like, this feels like tuned a
Mason
little
prison
bit
officers sleep.
weird,
My calls
like
him to fall asleep
it'll
during the day.
kind of kill it.
we deep into development and don't have.
But you don't want
a
the cop to
release
just be
date yet.
trivial.
Yeah.
What?
But you can wishlist our game on Steam and learn more about it on our Twitter and YouTube.
Oh.
No! Get in there, buddy! Oh no, that's just a Dark Souls NPC down there!
Yeah.
Eat him. Eat him. Oh!
Oh, he takes the stuff.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Like the tall boy.
Tall boys.
Not usually what Patrick
Great
thinks
pseudo
about
name.
when someone says tall boy, but you know, I'll allow it.
Patrick, when we stream that, it should be tall boys with tall boys.
Nothing quite.
Yeah, I think we should. Well, here's the
You know
so
what's
here's
even
the
better?
funniest part is the person
Serving
who
up a
introduced
warm
that
meal
game,
to
Greg
someone who
Rice,
needs it.
used to be at Double
Look
Fine,
forward to
which is why he still does it. So
uncovering
Tim
mysteries
Schafer,
and finding your witching
he is
style
the
in this
tallest
world.
motherfucker on the planet. Like,
Yeah.
he is
I'm Tanya,
so
captain of
tall.
Kitbox Games.
So I have to assume that
I'm
was an
Charlie, I'm a
ironic
programmer
joke
on
that is not
Loosely. I
conveyed
deal with all things
by the camera.
code.
Today, I'm going to show you a little game we've been working on since Boyfriend Dungeon called Loose Leaf, a tea witch simulator.
Yes. This is like so in vogue right now, the witch games. And I'm fine with it.
They
I think that was
are.
a blast.
There was that one that you played, Kato, right? Remember we did the demo on
Cosmic Wheel
stream
System?
like last year?
Um.
Uh-oh, Kato. Your
What is
stream.
this?
You're just...
Hey, the devs. Maybe I should try to grab a second one.
Yeah, why don't you try an alternate embed instead of whatever we're doing here?
We're running off.
But, you know, I mean, I like that tablecloth.
Wait.
That looks nice.
They do have nice vibes here.
Plants are good. It's
Just
cold
gonna
out right now. No
turn down
plants
the
on my
video
deck.
source.
Makes me sad.
I've made repeated
It's so
efforts
cold.
to really get into tea. It just doesn't quite take.
No.
Tea's
So
great.
tea for me is I don't like when presented with tea.
Yeah.
Right. Like someone says, "Hey, I don't want to go to a coffee." Like this happened at GDC sometimes because of that tea shop that's right next to Moscone Center, and so sometimes I do an interview or something there, and I would just defer to them. Like, what do you drink? I have no preference here, and I'd always find myself pleasantly surprised. But it was more that I'm going on an adventure to try tea. I never left it going, well, now I'm going to drink tea. That's never how it ended up for me.
Now I'm a tea person.
I'm not against it. It's just, I think coffee just became way too ingrained. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I had coffee and that's it. Like,
That was the end of the story.
Yeah.
Dishes 70. Rob, get the cool Breville loose leaf tea maker. Its power as a cool
Stop it.
object will drive you forward. Hang on.
Another thing Rob doesn't need.
Breville makes a tea maker. Breville loose leaf tea maker.
Just going straight into what if the thing stopping us from achieving anything? It's just more stuff. Is what we've learned.
Yeah.
from
yeah,
this
no,
company.
this device will unlock it for me. It's this object of power will finally make tea work for me.
That looks fun.
It is nice looking.
And-
I'm not gonna lie.
But like the things, I already have nice tea stuff. The problem is like really just I would probably prefer coffee. Like it's the same amount of effort. In general, it's like, but you know what really hit the spot? Coffee.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
Though I do-
I sort of enjoy my adventures in tea, or like at a place. Like it's made, it's presented well. Like I don't need to learn anything. There's no journey for me other than just I trust that you're going to make the tea well, and then I'll enjoy it.
I think we're gonna have to go down. It seems like VMix is frozen. I can't interact with it.
Okay.
I'm
right,
gonna have to
right
force
back.
quit it.
We'll be right back. BRB.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Can I? I can't even Alt F4.
Oh my god, we can't. We're stuck.
Gotta fucking open up the goddamn VMix end tab. Truly don't. I didn't have the four up first. The 4 up before.
Oh, is Janet? Are you there?
Yeah, I am here. Hi.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting it.
I was too polite to say anything.
No, I was just well. Sometimes when it crashes, you have to refresh the page. I just wanted to make sure that you had seen that. So
we're up, or I think we're up.
Oh yeah, no, we're
ask
good.
Chat
We're
if
good.
we're
People
up.
yeah, no, we're good. Ghost Janet.
Yeah, Janet will be back in just a second. Sorry. Let's fucking get the thing up.
Yeah, I live in the walls now.
Ooh. How are the tea in those walls?
It's good if someone else is making it. You know, that's what we've learned today. I only have tea at night because I think of it as a relaxing thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like a warm drink that isn't. I mean, it can be caffeinated, but I usually drink like the sleepy time.
Pop Cannibal. Along with Clark, we make some really good music. We made a game called Kind Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write to.
This audio to everyone.
Kind words, lo-fi beats to
write
write
what is
to.
stressing you or worrying you. You share it online, and people
I thought so.
Yeah, this
For
came
40
out.
years, every day,
at
people
some
have been
point.
writing thousands and thousands of letters. They're bringing more of themselves to the game than we expected. They are writing dreams, making media requests, and
They're bringing more of themselves to the game than we expected.
we're making
Seems
room for all of
that's
We
an
have
interesting
fully
turn of phrase.
invested already. Do you know how moderation works?
Yep. Oh, I did not think people would send something like this through. Dear Kind Words 2, I never thought this would happen to me, but
Not Weird or Kind Words is a lovely game. Really helped me out during the pandemic. That's wonderful. Was it this kind of thing, Not Weirder, where it sort of like connected you with people, even though it was sort of anonymous in a time of separation? I can definitely see that being part of the appeal.
Sitting in the original Kind Words. And there's this whole city where we have all these new activities. We can communicate with each other in different
people
ways.
who call sandwiches Sandos.
To write poetry.
I don't know that they deserve summary execution, but
Oh god.
But you would consider it.
Mountaintop, you can go on to share your
Well,
wishes
here's the
on
thing.
things.
I feel like Sandoz is borderline acceptable as internet.
You can
Like if
have
someone's typing that to me in a direct message,
everybody that you see.
Yeah.
acceptable. The moment Sandoz crosses into the real world, I think is truly telling of a person's character.
You don't like
Have you
some-
heard
Yep.
Sandoz IRL? Have you heard someone actually say those words to your face?
Desires to
You don't like some
communicate
cheeky
that we know
Sandoz?
no, yeah, I don't want that. I do not want that.
Words because it offered something.
Chat wants to know how about Sammy.
It was a space where people felt comfortable sharing
Okay,
Sandwich?
so
seated insecurity or something that was really bothering.
I think Sammy is perfect in the household
So
with
much
loved
more
ones.
society pushes
Like, hey, you want me to make,
Amongst
you a
family.
chicken salad, Sammy?
And just
Like,
being able
yeah,
to
that's
feel
fine.
you've had your voice heard, especially
Wait, why is there a fawn
random
cop
strangers
in
on
the
it was just enough
Kind
to feel
Words?
some
Ooh.
warmth. It's a social media, but it's not awful.
This will not be recorded. The void has heard you, but has already forgotten what you
You
said.
don't worry about quantitative feedback. You're not trying to be popular.
That's kind of cool.
We're making a game.
Good news, Waypoint Mods. You can shut that channel down now.
Talk about what
You
care
know,
about.
there's a place for this to go.
I wonder, will this like
Kind
eat the
Words
lunch
2,
of the
Steam
first
page is
game?
live now. Go wishlist it. And
It's
sign up for
probably
the playtest.
supposed to.
Bye.
Sure.
Lo-fi city pop. Well, as someone that listens to a lot of lo-fi, insert whatever season it is.
British developers
That works
Ricky
for me.
Haggett and Dick Hogg have an extensive history of
Excuse
working
me?
together on incredible
I'm sorry.
I
games
heard Dick
like-
Hogg.
I-
I
yep.
heard Dick Hogg, right?
Their
Yeah.
next Flock is
I'm sorry, that's someone's name. I'm sorry for that person.
I know. I look.
Flock is a multiplayer co-op game that has you teaming up with a friend.
But
fly
look,
on the back of a bird, explore beautiful
I look, I
landscapes,
might be almost
collect
40,
little
but you
fruits.
say Dick Hogg. And I don't know where I'm gonna laugh.
Hi, I'm Richard Hogg. And I'm Ricky Haggett. We're here to make this
Oh,
vlog.
okay, that is their
Anything
name.
Yeah.
Because their name's Richard. Which I never understood that, but
Okay, well then saying dick is just kind of nobody does that anymore. That's on purpose.
Maybe what they understand.
hey, they
Kato,
saw an
is in this-
opportunity and they took it.
Yeah, in this crowded market, how do you stand out? Well, if you say this game is presented by Dick Hog, that has powerful energy.
I perked up. I'm like, I'm listening.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fuck! Shit!
This game looks really cool, though.
Yeah.
It's like a multiplayer. I don't know how the multiplayer is gonna work exactly, but I like the
vibrant
vibes.
landscape from the back of a giant.
Some real nap of the earth
Everything
flock.
they made is
creatures
pretty neat.
and charm them into a big flock, which you can play solo or multiplayer.
Trying to pull up the other.
God, you're
games.
below radar, so you just pop up over one of
Players
these
bird
ridges. People
sings
even know
to
you're
wild
fucking
creatures
coming.
to charm them. The player must position themselves not too close or too far away.
Yeah, Hohokam, which was extremely cool. It was a game on PlayStation, then it came to PC later. I was meant to play I Am Dead, which is the most recent game from these developers that I heard was really neat. Just didn't.
I just heard
Shit.
get around.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't into
There it is.
Dead. I like this look though.
No?
It kind of reminds me of yeah. It kind of reminds me of Journey and Flower a little bit.
Yes.
But a bit more like
kind of naturalist.
active.
When you discover a new creature, you have to work out what it is and categorize it. Oh, we've just discovered a new
Glees.
family. The rustics.
Hypers, glebes,
Which rustic is it?
cosmets.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
The creature guide is one of the ways you can track your progress in Flock. It shows you which creatures you've identified, which you've managed to charm, and it can give you clues for the ones you haven't found yet. Players also have a flock of sheep. They leave them in meadows to graze, and over time their sheep will provide wool for making clothes,
Hell yeah.
as well as revealing
I love the sheep in
secrets
this
hidden in
game.
the meadows.
Why do I need clothes?
Most of the creatures in Flock
Why not?
are
Cool.
found in particular
Yeah.
habitats.
Well, Rob, asking the real question.
Put a little sweater
Why do I
on.
need
Yeah.
clothes?
Let's charm one.
Rob says at the start of every stream, and we're always just like, Rob, we've gone over this before.
That's just one of those fuzzy worms. Fuzzy worm toys.
Yeah.
Trail of one of the rarer creatures here.
Everything does
here
look
it
very
is.
familiar. Like
Okay, let's
someone mentioned that the fish one looks like the Pokemon Love Disc,
Yeah.
which also just based on a fish, but you know, it's all kind of like the same the same thing.
I feel like that's got to be difficult whenever you're making a creature-centric game. It's, on some level,
The West.
everyone's just going to compare you to Pokemon, even if that's unfair. It's not like Pokemon invented the idea of making like creatures abstracted
Thanks for
from
watching.
animals
We
and
hope you enjoy
objects.
exploring the wild world of Flock
Yeah.
and discovering all its creatures when it comes out, spring 2024.
Little guy.
Cute little guys.
Cute little guys.
Friend-shaped friends.
Gather your friends.
Truffle flavored snacks. are all the rage these days.
There was one there. I saw it. Did you see it?
But there's
There was a
never been
Steam code in the bottom left.
RPG until now. These couple of fun guys.
Someone
from
go
North
back, clip
Carolina
it.
are bringing us Hermit and Pig, and it's awesome.
By the time you've noticed it, someone's already redeemed it.
Yeah.
Maybe they put a question mark in one of the spots or something.
There, that,
to help with
that's
that.
helpful. Oh, here's a person that liked Earthbound. Heavy Lunch
Yeah, I
Studio.
think this had a demo or a preview recently. I know some people that played a bit of it already.
Pig was a great fucking movie.
It was a great movie.
I didn't see that one. That's the Nick Cage one, right? Is that what you're talking
Did you
about?
see that most recent interview with him where he's like, cinema has nothing to teach me anymore. Time to do television. And
Oh my god.
but
And it's 'cause he
a
saw
really
Breaking
interesting
Bad?
Studio, and we're working
Yes,
on our first
it's
game,
because his son
Mermaid,
or
the
nephew
turn-based adventure
was like, "Hey, So Breaking Bad, he's like,
reclusive
wow,
old man and his truffle.
I could become a student again. It's really endearing. Like it's
Hermit and Pig like to hang
he
out.
more or less like he's got this new movie coming out where he like invades people's dreams and then becomes popular like by happenstance.
Basically
And it's so funny because in the interview he's like, I'd love to do TV now, but son of a bitch, I have to do like 3 or 4 movies and I don't know if they're going to be any good. This one's good. I wish I could end on this movie. We'll see what happens with these other 3 or 4. I still sign the dotted line on. Such a fascinating character.
Yeah.
Won't be a smooth one.
Dream Scenario, that's what the new one is called. It's supposed to be spectacular.
Pokemon, Paper Mario, and even games like Street Fighter. It's a frantic mix that rewards quick thinking. The player first has to decide which attack they think will be most effective.
Kane.
Like, can you punch a cockroach? No, you can't punch a cockroach. Yeah, you gotta stomp a cockroach, obviously. For sure.
Weak to stomps.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Use a
good.
key combo from their handbook to execute the attack before the turn timer runs out. We wanted to make a battle system that emphasizes player growth rather than experience points. Don't get too comfortable. You'll need to learn more complex attacks
is a
to do
very
more
good
damage as the game goes on.
execution sound effect for the player's actions.
If you're socially adept, like we clearly are, you'll be able to avoid cringe damage. But that's easier said
Cringe
than done.
damage?
When you're
Oh my gosh.
talking to some random dude is about as stressful as a bear attack.
Take cringe damage every day.
You'll also grow to become a certified mushroom genius. No, that's not true. But you will forage for mushrooms and truffles, learn their different uses, fictional uses that is, and effectively incorporate them into battle. In Hermit and Pig, you'll get to explore, forage, battle, and investigate the strange and deadly mystery that upends Hermit and Pig's world. We hope you enjoy.
Nicolas Cage shows up and he's looking for truffles.
This next one comes from a solo developer, and it's a completely wild, very unexpected, really crazy game, or is it a game? Judge for yourself.
Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Kobe South Joe, and I'm a low-level slime that works under the studio name Kobe South Pro. I'm the creator of King Cabbage.
This looks wild.
What's going on? I'm Okay.
I like this music.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging everything here, honestly.
Oh, I saw a code at the bottom there.
Toys,
Yeah.
The moon.
That just looks like a. Is this a sneak peek at the Elden Ring DLC? Looks like a boss I might fight.
A short visual novel set in the world of a monster collecting RPG.
This art's are also cute, but I kind of miss the weirdo
Yeah, I was
stuff floating in space.
Probably hard to keep that up for several hours.
Yeah. I feel like you don't see a lot of visual novels in this style.
I've been this game for a while. I conceived of the game a few years ago when I taught English in Osaka, Japan, and I would just sit at my desk.
This stuff
and
seems
daydream
wild. What
with
is
this weird project when I should have?
It's not clear to me
been
if this is
working,
in the game
basically.
or if this is
I would get
just
so stressed
trailer
out teaching these
material.
kids that in between classes I would lie down in the school's dark storage room next to a little model of the solar system.
that
and
seemed like it was
scattered
part of the
Chat says
game.
it's all in the
cards,
game.
And my body would
Okay.
kind of just shut down.
So it's a
It was
David
a
Lynch
sad
PlayStation
sight.
ad.
I used a bag of liquid detergent as a makeshift pillow so my head wouldn't slam on the concrete floor, and I would stare at the ceiling imagining scenes I wanted to make for King Cabbage while listening to the game.
Is this guy
soundtrack
okay?
typed on my tiny, tinny phone speakers.
Ooh. I love
Among
like
Us is not
I
hearing
don't
from
know.
our students.
I'm so thankful I'm not in that position anymore. And with the help of my publisher Hyperreal, I've been making my
wow.
dream game as a full-time
Oh,
job.
wow.
I'm
wow.
turning up the graphics on level 3 all day.
Oh, and there's actual RPG mechanic. What?
Oh, well then I feel like it's okay.
Is it a visual
well, I don't-
novel? If we got the term, like...
Then
I mean,
again,
whatever,
like the other
genres are-
trippy stuff, maybe it's like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Primarily
we'll
a visual
see.
novel with, yeah.
And then this looks
I know
like
it's
y'all remember
cliche,
that game
but
with
if
like
you're
the brother
in
and the
awful place,
son.
Just have a vision,
let me try to look it
follow
up.
it, and you can claw your way out.
It was like a claymation-y.
I'll still be a
thing.
while before I'm done with Dumb King Cabbage, but
There's that long in development claymation point-and-click adventure that has like the Wes Anderson vibes
I hope
that is coming
that
out
it ends
finally
up
early next
inspiring
year.
you to make what
I forget
you
what that
want
game is
someday.
called.
Harold
Thanks to
Halibut
Double
thing?
Fine and I am Ink
Yes,
Drink
Harold
for
Halibut.
me and Damned to
That
Death.
finally is coming out
Until next time.
relatively soon.
Peace.
I'm not long for this world. Well, I feel upbeat, ready to conquer the day after watching that trailer. 95,
When I first saw
96,
Ultros,
98,
I was
what?
blown away by its striking, colorful art style. This
I
explosion
don't
of
know, but it looks
psychedelic color
awesome.
should be expected coming from
Yeah.
artist and musician El Huervo, most known for his work on Elle's Heartbreak and Hotline Miami. But behind that shiny exterior comes a super deep Metroidvania with tight combat and tons of secrets to explore. This is Ultros.
Greetings, fellow terrestrials. I'm Pelle Candleby from Haddock, a curious ensemble developing Ultros.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Patrick, your ship has come in.
This was on a PlayStation State of Play at some point.
Yeah.
It looked very striking.
But the potential
The problem is there's so many of these
it looks
games,
like-
and they're all pretty good. So it's I end up playing a lot of these for about 15 minutes and going, well, if this was 1996 and I barely got any of these, you know, so it's I hope the gameplay part matches up because the visuals are unbelievably striking.
Nice kicks.
Welcome to the sarcophagus.
It is like a special achievement in shoes.
The cosmic uterus, where every realm offers outlandish beauty.
Sorry, the cosmic what?
You'll wake up without any trace of how you got there.
It's a realm.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
You wake up here after you beat the visual novel in the last
you carry
game.
may now be written come, but the extractor will be the main tool for exploring and interacting with your surroundings.
Oh.
This is the Trimmer program. Now, we're trying out the extractor's thruster mode to move around the rotten orchard.
Sorry.
Indulging in gardening is integral when unearthing the secrets of the sarcophagus. You'll come across an abundance of
I'm just going to say nothing.
Cosmic uterus
will grant you new paths and means
There's a lot of
new skills.
imagery
Nutritional
going on
values
here.
are accumulated by eating. Different kinds of
what's
food are rich in
what's this
different
developer
ways
trying to say to us?
and can be used in the cortex to unlock memories of movement, gardening, or combat.
You just want to curl up inside the cosmic uterus and be nice and warm, you know? Who among us hasn't dreamed big?
Naturally, all creatures have their own place in the sarcophagus's ecosystem. By tending to the diverse environments, you'll change how you interact with the world.
I think it might be tough to parse out what is what in
Goes
this
without
world
saying.
because the art is
Yeah,
so...
there's a lot going on, and it is definitely not particularly, at least at first
further you
blush,
explore,
interested in
the more
like
exotic
directing your
creatures
eye
you come
towards.
Yes.
And maybe that's because we're not familiar with the
Yeah,
visual
I think
language
if it
that
teaches you
becomes-
it...
Yeah.
I feel like if I were watching Dead Cells without
ways
context, I might have also said, like, this might be a little hard to parse, but...
In our intimate combat, observing attack patterns is of essence. Proving yourself to Vasa is hard, so you better make good use of all the moves you learned so far. How does one break the cycle to deliver the demon?
I wake up every morning and tell my children that exact statement.
Oh.
This is Ultros.
All right, February 13th,
In time
right
for
after my
Valentine's
birthday.
Day.
God.
Our next guest describes herself as a
Oh, wow.
Babe,
Hey,
I brought home the
hey,
Freudian
girl.
Metroid.
Hey, girl, you want to head to the cosmic uterus? You know what I'm saying?
Gorgeous and unsettling visual style, and a world
Stop
of
a demon?
unfathomable monstrosities that will challenge your very sanity to behold. From Polish developers Sonaka, this is Holstin.
Dzień dobry, I'm Rafał Sankowski, the game director at Sonika, and I'm in a room that some of you might recognize from the first demo of our upcoming game. Holstin is a psychological survival horror set in the 90s Poland, and in Holstin it's all about changing perspective.
Yo.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Jak sytuacja?
Ooh. Getting strong Patrick vibes from games in this showcase. Wow.
God, how long before all the other bullshit can get out of the way and I can play this?
In the context of survival horror, we wanted to put a spotlight on a new setting. Change of perspective, if you will.
Słyszałam jakieś hałasy, ale nie wiedziałam, że to ty. Myślałam,
What
że
an
to
interesting
taki
idea.
wirus. No to zamknęłam drzwi. W dzisiejszych czasach to wszędzie pełno groźnych typów.
Poland in the 90s is where we mostly grew up, and we are so excited to show you our everyday lives of the past. All that
Yeah?
post-communism,
There was goo?
religious influence,
Tentacles?
or skeletons in the closet.
Gablotki to mamy klasa światowa.
The skin of the people in this game. Is everyone okay? What's
much less metaphorical. You can, well, rotate the camera. Every single object on the screen was drawn in pixel art in 8 fixed angles, so that our in-house 2XD rendering tech can provide you lights, shadows, lightning strikes, and, you know, all the modern graphics stuff. The third perspective.
That's what GeForce always asks us to say when we do those streams. Just, you know.
This is us trying to talk about
that's
GeForce
what it means.
features.
That modern graphic stuff, you know. Wow. That's so good.
Oh.
Really? You think that gameplay-wise is the best
shit.
of both worlds? You get to explore the world in this beautiful pixel art environment, solve puzzles, navigate the mazes. And then, when you need to fight, you can get close, right into the action.
Oh my god.
You can do
Yeah,
headshots
it's just
That's
yeah.
wild.
down and shoot off specific body parts.
Well, it's a fascinating way of mashing up the two ways this genre has shifted, right? Like, instead of picking and choosing in the way that like Resident Evil remakes have, it just says,
There's so much
like the
more
meme, why not both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
I would never even occurred
Oh,
to
these
me
lights.
to try something like this.
Oh, the modern graphic stuff.
Story about corruption of public culture, the ooze-covered zombie cows.
Anytime a developer comes on and says, we have modern graphics, Rob swoons. He just doesn't know what to do with himself.
Updates, play to demos available now or wait until 2024 to play a third demo and explore the town of Jeziorne Kolonia in Holstin. Let us change your perspective. Or just play Holstin. Now.
Is that a threat,
That's so
buddy? 'Cause
valid.
I like it.
No.
I like. Play the demo now on Steam.
Oh, look
Well,
at
I
this
might.
hero. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes, I must be that man.
Team out of Germany is a musical, tinkery, toy box exploration game. This is O.Dot.
Yeah, you're a consumptive alcoholic, but with that 9mm, you're a hero.
My name is Matoya, and I love curious sounds and musical concepts.
I'm Sven. I like to make machines and other pretty stuff.
Together, we are creating a music-making roguelite game called Odada.
Hell yeah. Oh, I love the art of this.
experiment with musical machines.
Oh, so do they call it a roguelite? Like, what's the fail state?
You can
here?
modify the sound of each level
I don't know.
and create your unique music snippet.
Because usually when you get stuff like this, it's, you know, more open-ended play just to experiment and see what you can make as opposed to progression.
And yeah.
You can collect and combine music snippets on your journey and save your memories onto a cassette.
As you progress through the game, you will unlock more and more content for Odada. New levels, instruments, and machines. And with
I guess you're
the
solving
unlocked
puzzles?
you can
I guess that's
influence
like
the
what's
feeling of each
happening
level
here?
quite a lot.
I'm not sure. I wonder if it's just you maybe use a certain amount of the assets and then you like loop back later with more tools.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out
That's
what
what I would
signals-
imagine.
Like, kind of what was that food game that we played?
Nor.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that is an experimental play game where you're messing with food and scale in different ways, and like there are like trophies to unlock, there are secrets to find, but it's more or less like, hey, fuck around here till you're done, and then go to the next set of things to fuck around with.
Yeah.
Which is usually the way these are
Customize
framed.
your train. You can share your creations with others.
Galen Blade, strong electroplankton vibes.
cassette
Wow,
collection.
that's a game I have not thought about in an extremely long time, but that was a great game.
There's like an entire, it's not even a genre, but like the chill vibes, unstructured play, and just look at beautiful things stuff. Like, it seems so neat. And also, I'm like, how do I win? Hey, what's the objective
so
here?
this is ultimately the problem I have with these games. Is that I really enjoyed. There it is.
Townscaper. Yes, I was like, Townscaper looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. Here comes my town in the void, and then I'm like, this town ain't doing shit. This town's boring.
Well, it's funny, Rob, because what solves that lack of a there for me is weirdly what we do for a living, which is like, it's a fun game to play on stream where like the end goal is entertainment for an audience, because entertaining myself will not usually happen with those. Like, I admire them, but I'm 5 minutes in. It's like, oh, am I supposed to enjoy this by myself? Like, no, I need a chat for validation on this one.
And I'm Lee Williams, writer and co-designer of Crypt Master. As Paul said, Crypt Master is a WBD CNP RPG. Now that's a genre we've always wanted to explore, and something we felt we could only do within the indie space. So
It sounds like something you invent and then get charged at the Hague.
In the indie space.
Hey, Dad.
What does that even mean? I'll take it from here.
Oh, I forgot what Bulwark is. If you just click on the first thing for Bulwark.
Is my game. Crypt Master is a game about the struggles of a dashing necromancer, forced to rely on a gaggle of dim-witted revenants, that's you, the players, as he strives to achieve his full potential. It deals with a range of pressing societal issues, including mildew, rat infestation, and weaponized blasphemy.
Finally, someone speaking about this.
The gameplay of Crypt Master is simple enough, but let me spell it out. You help me to guess the names of items found in
This is the game. It's Dark Wordle.
Next, you use the letters from these remembered words to regain the skills you knew in life. Then,
yes, sir.
You use these skills to defeat a range of vicious enemies. In addition, you'll need
This
to
is like
solve
inverted
a number
House of the Dead.
riddles
Instead of typing the word, you like gain the word and then throw the word at them.
This game is going to live and die. How much did they write and record for this character? Because if I can just like hang with this dude while getting encouraged and commentary by this like cool necromancer, hell yeah.
And family friendly. And who knows, maybe
There are a surprising amount of dick jokes in this stream today.
But you know, wholesome dick jokes.
Okay, that's all I have time for. I'm very busy, you know. Dark magic doesn't just work itself. Remember to like, subscribe,
Man,
put it
Dathomir
on your
did
list,
wonders for
wish,
Darth Maul.
all that malarkey. I look forward to seeing you very soon.
Chat said this guy looks like a VTuber. It's so true.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Dark
Fresh off the heels
VTuber.
of their excellent interactive documentary on Jordan Mechner, Digital Eclipse are back at it with another entry to their Gold Master series. This time, they're taking us deep
A
into
new
the
one.
world of a legendary
Another
game
code
creator
was on the
known
screen.
the world over for his psychedelic arcade games and his love of fluffy beasts and knitted jumpers. Making
Oh,
its
wow.
world premiere, this is
This is a great idea. The Tempest guy, right?
World premiere. Hi, I'm Mike Micah, studio head of Digital Eclipse.
I'm Chris Kohler, editorial director of Digital Eclipse. At Digital Eclipse, we believe that classic games need to be treated with more respect, and we believe that the video game itself is the best way to tell the stories of video game history. And that's why we launched the Gold Master series earlier this year with The Making of Karateka.
And we're here to talk about Llamasoft, the Jeff Minter story. And really, I can't think of anybody more deserving of this approach.
If you don't know who Jeff Minter is, just Jeff Minter is so much in the best way possible.
Right, to play him. Yeah, is that what he looks like? Because that's what I would have guessed.
I mean, he's a man who has more or less remade the same game for decades in different iterations.
Let you get
It's an
inside the
oversimplification,
mind
but
of Minter and
it's also not
understand the
entirely
mind behind all of
incorrect.
these wacky creations.
Mama
To
Llama.
me, playing a game is not just about getting to the end and beating the final boss. The actual playing of the game should be the reward in and of itself. I mean, the journey should be the valuable part, not the conclusion. You don't just want to get to the end of the game.
Yeah,
and say,
Patrick.
"Oh, I've done that. I'll cross it off, put it aside."
Was that an attack on me?
Wow.
Because of the town scraper and things, you're like, if I'm not doing something here, it is what it is.
Just because I really, really enjoy the experience.
I also have a problem with high score based games. So sorry, Jeff Minter. I mean, I admire your work, but
video games, there's probably no name that
The
stands
score
out
is just a
more.
secret
He's been
goal.
around forever. But he's worked on so many games.
Jeff is just so well known for merging like challenging arcade shooter style gameplay with just lots of farm animals.
Lots of sheep in this showcase.
Well,
Attack of the Mutant
Janet,
Animals,
if you were to do a Google image search for Jeff Minter, you would find that this love extends beyond merely just having graphics in the game. Like, he has a flock.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they call him a flock, but like takes care of them in real life. Like lives on this ranch.
My software company is going to be called Llamasoft.
He's also probably best known for Tempest 2000, which was a system seller for
here we
the
go.
Jaguar, its key title.
Whoa.
Tempest is a great fucking game. I think the last time I played it was in VR, and it was extremely cool.
Oh, that sounds wild.
From
Yeah.
8 different platforms, the Sinclair Spectrum and the Commodore VIC-20, and even the unreleased Conix multi-system. So for the first time, you're going to get to play Jeff's demo of Attack of the Mutant Animals for the Conix multi-system, which we're really excited about.
I'm really excited about that.
Hell yeah.
And we've also
Fuck up
included
that camel.
Grid Runner
Oh my God.
Remastered, which is a Digital Eclipse homage to Grid Runner, one of Jeff's best games he's ever developed. He is a true legend. He's been doing independent games for 40 years. I don't think any.
Well, so Digital Eclipse was just acquired by Atari, right?
For us to dive into. I think people who jump in with us will really appreciate the story.
And this is really cool. And I hope the Atari stuff works out.
The origins of Llamasoft.
But this is such an incredible idea. I want nothing more than this to become some version or like establishing the idea of like a Criterion level appreciation for games and games history. We don't really have anything like that.
Enjoy Drag Her.
And it would be a real shame if it got squandered.
I'm here to talk to you about our debut title, Drag Her.
Yes.
Excuse
Since the dawn
me.
of time, there has been drag. And brawls. It only took a few centuries, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Drag Her! Drag Her features real-life drag performers in all their
Oh my gosh.
duking it out to discover who the one true top is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Drag Her is a high-drama, effusively camp 2D fighting game that asks, what would a less gay Mortal Kombat look like?
That's so good.
Forgiving to play and fundamentally stupid to watch, Drag Her incorporates fast, frenetic gameplay with all the
bread and butter of gaming.
Yeah.
We wanted to create a game that's easy to play, with extra depth provided by high-low mix-up, auto combos, and cinematic specials.
But does it have netcode? This is the real question. How's the netcode looking? Does it have rollback included?
The game also includes a 2v2 round-robin mode, a single-player arcade mode, and assist characters.
I love this bit with
Very
the
good
fan.
transition.
Yeah.
Drag Her has been heavily inspired by the classics, while also showcasing the best queer talent we could get our grubby paws on. The result is something really special. To stay up to date on all things Drag Her, consider joining our Discord group or visit us online at dragher.game. We want to thank the Day of the Devs team for giving us an opportunity to showcase this. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Drag Her is being death dropped onto you by Fighting Chance Games, a fistful of good Judies who realized no one else was gonna do it, so they had to strap on. Strap in. Strap on, strap in. We know you're thirsty.
Oh, it's on. It's out now.
At Day of
I know
the
it's
Devs,
wish
we
list
love to
on
spotlight
today. I
games
was
that
like, oh.
innovate and push the industry forward. In 2008, when this game was
Cool trailer. I'm not a fighting game person, but
I'm not a fighting game person either.
I don't know how the game. I hope it's good. You know, I hope it's a fun concept, but I don't know.
4K visuals, enhanced sound.
Yeah, I have no like sense of even quality of fighting games either. Like I played like them fighting Herds, and I'm like, I don't like this. And I looked it up, and people were like, this is one of the best ever made. I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about with this genre. I gotta leave.
Programming and design when I can because that's what
Jonathan
I
Blow.
most.
Vaxxed?
Here we're showing Braid Anniversary Edition, which is a remaster of the classic indie game. Braid.
If you would like to, instead of watching this, just go to Jonathan Blow's Twitter account and just search his likes, and you'll just have a grand old time. It's just a wonderful journey of discovering what happens to a person like Jonathan Blow over the course of the last 3 years. How a mind breaks.
And very early on, you find out that if you get killed, you can rewind gameplay at any time and become alive again, and that there's no limit to this ability.
Yeah, I
And
was
then
not
as you travel
expecting
through the game
to see
from
Jonathan
world
Blow
to
here
world,
today.
you'll find out
This
that
is a surprise.
Not only can you always rewind, but
Yeah,
the behavior
a couple of weeks back,
in each world that you visit.
ahead of this, like the update for this
What
this
exactly
remaster was
those
announced like
changes
some
are, I
time
don't
back,
really
and
want to
it was
say.
kind of like re-revealed, and Like, do you want to interview Jonathan Blow? Like, nah. Nah.
We're good.
Nah. Nah, I don't actually.
And I hope you enjoy.
This game don't mean shit.
Pretty hard on it.
Nah, I'm good.
Chad said went from drag her to drag him.
Anniversary Edition finally has a release date. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern, high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than
That is
9
the artist
pixels
David
for each
Hellman,
pixel
who
in the original game.
I do
There
know.
are
I
new
consider David a friend.
animations,
I like
improved
David's work.
sound and music, a whole
And
new
it's
world
in
of
the game
puzzles to
Braid.
solve, and over 15 hours of commentary and interviews about game design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the
David
most
Hellman has a
detailed
wonderful
commentary
graphic
in
novel
any game
inspired
ever.
by The Legend
So
of
if you wanna
Zelda.
learn how
I
video
highly
games are
recommend you
made,
check out.
Braid Anniversary
What was that
Edition
called?
will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it
Oh
comes
god,
out.
that reminds me just because of the
second
digital
quest
Eclipse thing. Gotta remember to like pre-order that not Jonathan Blow.
This next game is one we've all been
Jordan
anticipating
Mechner
for a
comic
while.
about
It's a narrative
like his
adventure
family and
road trip
friends.
game featuring a single
Oh,
mom
yeah?
and her daughter. We are
It looks
so
awesome.
pleased to have this very special guest to help tell you more about it.
Hey there, I am Carrie Russell, and I'm thrilled to talk about Open Road.
Oh right, this is the
About a single mother
Spe-
and her daughter
speaking of bad dudes.
uncover their family's shocking secrets.
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
I voice Opal.
This is the game that Steve
alongside
Gaynor
the
was leaving
talented
until
Caitlin Deaver, who voices my
he was
daughter,
pushed off the project. You can
Together
go read
we
them.
embark on a
Bunch of good
mesmerizing
reporting over at
mysteries
Polygon.com
and
by
stories long buried
I believe
come
Nicole
to
Carpenter about the state of this game and how its development has gone.
Was this taken right here?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died. It's a game about revealing the truths we've been searching for, as well as the profound bond between mother and daughter.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Get ready.
Every
for
time
a
I see
heartfelt
Carrie Russell, I
adventure
just
like
get
no
sad
other,
that I never watched
as we
all of The
navigate
Americans.
through a web of mysteries and
I robbed
Can't-
myself.
Wait, you watched some of it, but then you didn't like keep going.
Yeah, not for any good reason. Just like watched the first season, really liked it, and just.
Oh man.
I know.
My
It has one
heart
of
is.
the all-time great final seasons, like one of the all-time great endings.
What do
I
you think?
know. It's a.
You can all hit the road in
I hate it.
February 2024.
And I love Carrie
Open
Russell. Like
Roads
literally, I will watch
launches on
literally
PC
anything she does. She's one of my favorite actors. So it hurts even more.
You can finish it though at like any time, right?
Oh,
I'd have to start over. I'd have to start over.
You know that one terrible landlord?
Remap rewatches The Americans. Is that how we get? Is that how I get Patrick to do it? Is to we just do an Americans rewatch?
Hell yes.
Experience this weird, inexplicable set of events and find out that Janet.
Problem is, it's so grindingly depressing. It's incredible.
Hi everyone.
There's entire seasons where every episode.
My turn, The Americans. Whoops! Now we're gonna be doing this for the entire year.
To talk about our upcoming game.
Janet de Mornay is a slumlord and a witch.
Oh yeah. This has my name in it, which is funny.
No.
Like I'm the
Oh,
name
no.
of the villain. Which like in the PR email they were like they added sorry that your name our villain has your name. Like I got this in my inbox and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, okay.
Andrew. Is that why you didn't let me in today?
We wanted to make a horror game, and we just was like, what's the scariest thing in our lives? And it was
renting.
Renting, yeah.
I love this idea.
It is set in a house that
Oh my gosh.
actually, so it has a lot of
It's
the
like a
things that we
nudity
dealt
jump
with
scare.
in there. So, like mold, faulty ovens.
Ceilings falling in, floorboards rotting.
When it's a
you're
roof
not the-
issue, they're never gonna fix it. It's so expensive.
So it's got all of that, albeit with a magical twist, because your landlord is a witch.
So the witch games continue, but in horror fashion. Also, I rented a place that had a bathroom
Janet
just
is
like
a
that
firm
bathroom.
believer in doing the maintenance.
Oh, where there's like
Where it's
nothing
like
there? It's just a toilet?
Yeah, yes, the toilet was, so it was, you had a tub and a sink and everything, but like that was in the other room, but there was a door that connected like the toilet. It was like a toilet closet.
Big closet players.
That's
Will be working out just how to get around the house.
And then if someone was showering, you're like, I hope no one like opens the toilet closet door because there's like no way to lock it either.
Because she really, really wants you to
Just put your foot there, like trying to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of agreed. Like, what if we never opened the adjoining door just for safety purposes? Like, go out
that's
and come
fair.
around, but-
in for us today, Janet. I can't wait for people to see what you brought us today.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's one of my favorite designs.
A lot of the puzzles are based around her to work out how to operate her strange machines.
It's not teeth.
That's just a bong. What are you talking about?
And just learning about the house and what exactly Janet has planned for you. And while this is happening, you're also being terrorized by strange people around the house.
Or, like, are they ex-housemates?
A welcome here, for me.
There's a big theme of queer found family.
And we want to show that joy and that fun that exists alongside the horrors.
He's so cute.
The game's due to come out 2024.
If you have a real rent-a-horror story, please let us know. We're collecting more.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, I know so many people that have so many stories.
That's great.
The DLC ideas are endless.
Thank you, Day of the Devs, for having us. This is a real treat.
Thanks, bye.
Hello.
Good name, good concept.
And a witch.
Fuzzy Ghost, also a great name for
Story
a
time.
studio.
The last couple nights in my neighborhood have been kind of creepy. Lots of weird noises in the middle of the night. The other night, in fact, my boyfriend and I were woken up at 5 a.m. to the sound of breaking glass. Don't know where it came from. We investigated for a while with a flashlight. Couldn't figure it out. This next game from a two-person dev out of Salt Lake City probes into just what might be lurking in your backyard in the middle of the night.
It's probably raccoons.
It's those dogs from Resident Evil.
Hello.
That's just Slappy from Goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's just Slappy.
Hello, this is David Johnson. And this is Nick Lives. We're
Troll,
Light Signal
Troll 2, good
Entertainment,
movies.
and we're making
Nice
home
Blu-ray in the
segment.
back.
Oh, is this gonna be like freaking? What's that game that it got banned on the Nintendo console? It's like there's like the sleepover and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Night Trap?
Night Trap?
Yeah, this is gonna be like night because they had like a video footage thing. So I don't know.
It was
if it's
all
gonna
video
be
footage.
like.
I don't
yeah,
know.
it was-
How many ladies in lingerie are going to be in this one? That was the whole bit with Night Trap.
90s call center. Your job is to take calls and help find out what pests, hazards, or cryptic terrors
Ugh.
are occupying each
Oh,
call.
that's kind of cool.
It seems more photo based.
Yeah.
So it's like It's like Papers, Please, ADP in the '90s or whatever the hell that company is. ADT, whatever the
Right, yeah.
security company is.
Home safety
The entire
hotline.
game is presented through your state-of-the-art 1996 desktop work computer, where every day you'll boot up your machine, check your email.
These are the only emails I consistently read. Video game emails.
At your disposal is an ever-growing database of common household pests and hazards. Some
Bad.
more normal than
Okay.
Bad bugs?
Ugh.
Ew. That's what a bad bug looks like?
No,
I've only
that
just
was-
seen the blood.
Read up and listen carefully.
That was a different kind of
To
bug.
diagnose college
Bad
problems
teeth.
accurately, or else let them suffer the consequences.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's
Ah.
huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs.
Place them on hold for as long as you need.
I love that there's
might be a
VO
stair
for
slug.
this.
As the game progresses, you'll unlock stranger and more horrifying
Dog-sized
enemies,
slugs.
receive cryptic messages,
Unicorn
uncover archive
fungi?
videos, and learn more about the enigmatic world of
This is great. Oh,
Yeah,
I am into this.
Yeah. Ooh, gross.
Today's science.
Oh no, it's the universe. I thought it was like something else. I was really scared.
Just don't piss off your supervisor. You don't want to know what the severance packages are like here.
We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
Additionally, because we think horror should be for everyone, Home Safety Hotline includes several accessibility options, including
Neat.
phobia-friendly toggles that will allow you to disable graphical depictions of some of the most common phobias.
Home Safety Hotline is coming in early 2024 to PC
That's
and
really cool looking.
wishlist it now.
Please say you can help me.
Please hold.
The FMV develop their own cryptids is like, I mean, everything with this game looks cool.
Yeah.
But I want to see the home video footage. I want to see what they've shot.
I must pay for my sins.
Hey.
The not-so-distant future dreamed up by long
My
Wayne
God, they
Holmes
got
sees
Walton
humanity's
Goggins.
government destroy from their city-states. Aster, a denizen outside of these walls, must secure a spot inside for their ailing mother. How do they do this? By participating in the extremely dangerous Megacorp-sponsored death races, of course. This is Resistor.
Hello,
Whoa.
I'm Gianni Matrograno,
Nice art.
voice actor of
Yeah.
the TV show host in the upcoming game, Resistor. Resistor is a turbocharged, narrative-driven car PG, inspired by a combination of classic arcade racing and adventure games. You play as Aster, a deeply customizable character.
Come in.
And child of the legendary racer Eugene Aster. But after an unfortunate accident on the track suddenly takes his life, you swear off racing forever. Soon after, you're exiled from the corporate city and left to survive the wastes along with your ailing
Wait,
mother.
what?
But as her condition worsens,
Why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
you'll have to break your one rule to try and save her.
I just
Classic.
need to get her into the city to find out what's wrong. Before it's too
I think they got kicked
And
out
win yourself
because
a way
they stopped
back
racing.
in.
And like, you have to race in the city.
Yeah.
I don't know, this sounds like Utopia to me.
Rob is fully on board with taking
this
people out to
tournament,
the
it's not
waste if
just
they don't
about
want to
who
race.
comes
Yeah.
Like, what did you think
Rob's
you
on
signed
the
up for?
corrupt
Over the
council.
It's a
ultimate
race city.
Style and character.
Yeah.
Time your tricks to the beat of the
Go to
music.
another
Oh, sorry.
city.
You're
Bonus
gonna
style
make
points
me
as the
race
soundtrack
rocket-powered
adapts to the
cars so
environment
I can
and your
like
playstyle.
have housing and like elder care.
You're not the
Okay.
only one fighting for the podium. Many others have their reasons to win, or even just to
People
stop
died,
you.
Rob.
You'll need loyal friends. And an
Yeah, that never
adaptable
happens in the
to outlast
non-race,
them on and off the track.
non-racetopia.
Well, at least it's a cool way
Explore
to
the
die.
wastes
You know what I
in
mean?
vehicle and on foot to build your reputation in small and large communities.
Oh yeah? I bet you can't pull off a corkscrew like Turbo Taylor.
If you do, we'll be your biggest fans.
Yeah, it does give me little red line vibes.
Objective complete. That was so
R.I.P.
awesome.
Funky Boy.
Did you know their dad is legendary racer Eugene Aster? Wow. Really? Who's that? I don't know.
Classic.
Deal with the media through interviews. Your actions might even start having a wider impact than first expected, with interesting consequences.
Revolution.
It's your story to tell, and we look forward to seeing it.
This next title is from SFB Games,
Seems
a small
really
studio
cool.
in London consisting of two
Yeah.
brothers who've been making games together since they were teenagers. 20 years later, they produced oodles of games, including my personal favourite, Snipperclips. But the one fans can't seem to get enough of is Detective Grimoire, a murder mystery-themed point-and-click adventure series. The last entry to baffle sleuths everywhere was 2019's Tangle Tower, and here, to make its world premiere, is its sequel.
Hi,
I'm Tom Vian, Technical Director at SFB Games.
I'm Adam Vian, Creative Director at SFB Games.
And I'm Catherine Unger, artist and long-time SFB collaborator.
Adam is staring
You
into
might
my
have heard
soul.
of our previous games.
The way they're arranged by height.
Tangle Tower.
Yeah.
Or the recently released
Look, it's hard to do these things, but
I love it. No, it's...
What is this?
I'm not saying they did anything wrong.
About a new game we've been working on. It's a murder mystery detective adventure, and it's called The Mermaid's Tongue.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this.
Oh, they made a game that was at the launch of Apple Arcade as well. This art is very familiar. I'm sure that came out to other platforms afterwards, but
Something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
Beneath the waves, in the world's strangest submarine, Captain Magnus Mortuga has been killed.
An old wooden boy with a face.
Chat said, yeah, that was Tangle Tower.
Every clue is a full
Oh, right, gotcha.
It's dawn. Looks like the sun is trying to come out.
I needn't have bothered. We're not going to be around to see it.
Oh no! How come?
Because we're going inside the submarine.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
The eccentric crew all suspect each other, but when Grimoire and Sally arrive on the scene, the evidence points to a mysterious curse released from the darkest depths of the ocean.
Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know. What about that summoning pot?
can't get anything past Rob Zachney.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from.
Yeah, I remember this mechanic of sort of piecing together the puzzles. It's a neat way of stitching together information you've gathered.
Entity with a knife.
The Mermaid's Tongue is coming to consoles and Steam next year, but you can play a free, limited-time demo on Steam right now and wishlist while you're there.
Thanks for watching this very first look, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I will.
There's nothing quite like sitting in a smoky jazz club, sipping a martini, just soaking in the tunes. In this next world premiere,
John, what life do you live?
So well.
There's a lot going on.
Hi, I'm Evan Anthony.
And I'm Jeremy Abel from Feral Cat Den, a small studio in Brooklyn and the makers of Genesis
Hey.
Noir. We're excited to finally reveal our next project, Nirvana Noir.
Yeah. Gosh, what was the other one? before
Genesis
this?
Is it Genesis Noir?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that good or just good to look at?
Stylish as hell, and
okay.
I didn't like it, but my colleague Ben really liked it, I think. Though, also,
Okay.
Ben, if you didn't like it, I'm sorry
Nirvana
to
Noir
misrepresent
is a
your take. I think he was really into it. He's like, oh, no, I wasn't. And I feel like he was. There was definitely someone... I've known people that got really into
Place
it,
of
but
bustling
it didn't click
crowds,
for me.
enticing storefronts, endless traffic, and alleyways that dissolve into celestial voids.
You play as a watchmaker named No Man. He is a character who faced an impossible decision and chose the impossible, to live two lives.
yeah, I'm a gamer. I chose to live
But a
many.
double life has consequences.
Oh, God, Rob.
Fucking
Cringe damage taken.
Together in an explosion of color and crime.
Rob, you could put that on a t-shirt.
Stop.
Open your Etsy
Nirvana
store.
Noir features dialogue-based detective work, where you must learn to speak
Okay, but
other
if
characters'
Remap sold a
language
I'm a
and read
gamer, I
between
live
the
many
lines
lives
to
shirt,
uncover the truth.
like, that would be the most popular
we
item,
would-
right?
The problem is we have to that comes from an ad.
Yeah, isn't that a PlayStation ad?
That comes from one of the PlayStation ads.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that where it originated? Oh my god, I thought it was just like,
Playful
I don't know,
tactile
mall Sure.
For the clues.
It has hot topic energy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We're also extremely excited to share that we're working again.
I had no
with
idea that it came
London-based
from
music
that.
Wizards, Skill Barn.
In Genesis Mark, you heard plenty of. Prepare yourself for a little. As well.
As we navigate his dual existence, we guide our character deeper into the jazz-influenced film noir world established in the first game.
Whilst simultaneously venturing into a parallel kaleidoscopic realm inspired by the acid-tinged psychedelia of The Doors, Velvet Underground, and Pink Floyd.
We're going to launch a crowdfunding campaign because we want you to leave your mark on the project.
Follow along at nirvananoir.com. We'll be launching on Steam, Xbox, and Game Pass. Don't forget to wishlist, it helps a ton.
Thanks.
Are you humming at the crowdfunding part?
Yeah.
Well, it is. I feel like. So, if you've been following.
That League of Geeks news was just depressing as shit.
If you have been following at least, the Wisp, not really Wisp, now they're just saying it out loud, but especially game developers that make games of this, smaller scale, that's above, an indie, you know what I mean? I think it's described as, games that are 3 to 5 million. There's just no money out there for those games right now. And so my guess is a game like this, the first game was on Game Pass. Microsoft looks like they're passing on the second one on Game Pass, and there isn't free-flowing money for them to fully fund the sequel,
Each
which
adventure
is
will offer a
unfortunate.
unique progression path. Players can start from scratch and face custom challenges with a limited arsenal, without losing precious unlocks in the main game.
That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this digital showcase, but the party isn't over.
Day of the Devs isn't just digital. In fact, you can join us in Los Angeles on December 8th for our in-person celebration, where you can play more than 40 games, including everything you've seen here today.
Art is rifle. Huh?
We missed some good stuff while we were down.
Oh, that game kind of like a WarioWare vibe.
I don't think they showed all of these because this one was SFP.
Ah. Damn, this looks pretty good too.
This one they showed last year, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's the soccer game, right?
Yeah.
What? what just happened? Oh, go Mecha Ball. Kato and I
Just
played
give that man toilet paper.
Go Mecha Ball. Very good. All right.
I think there were some things that were shown in the pre-show as well.
Yeah.
It's a time for many games. Well, Patrick won't be able to play that game. That won't make any sense to him. Shapes? Couldn't be me. Dang. then Silksong is out right now, and you can download it on Steam.
Somebody made a Wing Commander game from the Kilrathi perspective.
Plus, we'll have some wacky alt control games made possible by our friends from We Throw Switches and Glum. Don't forget to RSVP for the in-person celebration in Los Angeles. It's totally free.
Or if you're in San Francisco in the springtime, come to the original live show. Just watch dayofthedevs.com for more news and information about upcoming events.
Thank you so much to our generous sponsors, Day of the Devs, the digital broadcast, the in-person celebrations. None of it would be possible without their awesome contributions. So special shout-outs to Acapara Games, Annapurna Interactive, Bone Loaf, Idea Xbox, Fellow Traveler,
That's
Glum,
what that little base
Kepler
is.
Interactive,
Bone Loaf?
Bone Loaf.
PlayStation,
Bone Loaf.
Bone Loaf.
Razer, We Throw Switches,
Who?
And an
Who's
extra special thanks to Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards for teaming up with us to shine a spotlight on all of these wonderful indies.
We can't forget our musical buddies, Dose One. You've been hearing his beats all through
love
this
Dose
broadcast.
One.
He's been with us, providing music ever since we started doing these
Bone
digital
Loaf.
shows. And Scientific for that excellent pre-show. Check out
Small
Oxenfree
independent
2,
game
out
studio
now on
currently
Netflix.
making experimental
And don't
multiplayer
fret,
games.
Day of the Devs will be
Okay.
back in 2024 with lots more surprises. Stay tuned for
Oh.
Wholesome Snack featuring lots
They
of
made
cozy
Game
indies
Beasts.
immediately
All right.
following Day of the Devs.
Thank you to all the developers who brought and shared their games, and thank you to all of you for watching. I hope you don't think that we've changed now that we've gone Hollywood. I still don't have an agent, and I can never tan, but we are still Day of the Devs.
Wait, there's one more surprise from our friends at Punkle. It's a world exclusive, and you are not expecting this. Check it out.
World premiere.
Blood and violence? Yeah! Whoa!
What? Just happened? What?
I'm so confused.
Among Us Vampire Survivors?
Yeah.
Oh, Vampire Survivors.
I
Where's
see.
the-
Vampire
see.
Survivors
That's
Among
cool.
Us.
That's
Among Us
cool.
Vampire Survivors.
That's cool. Well, so what is they just launched like mini episodes for Vampire Survivors. They're like one-offs, like self-contained sort of adventures that you go on that have the mechanics work in different ways. Well, we're gonna stick around for a little while longer. The Wholesome Snack is right after this, so we're gonna roll from this right into that stream before
That's
before
on
we
the same
depart.
channel, right? Like I don't have to.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah,
I think
they're gonna
Game
play it
Awards is gonna
after.
be doing them back to back.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
it
know if
already-
they're.
It's already started.
Yeah, it started at 9, so I don't know if they're gonna roll it from the beginning. Like, I assume they would.
We're about to find out.
Because that's kind of what they. I would assume.
All right,
they
here we
would,
go.
but I don't know.
We're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yes.
Ooh. Feed the cat. We were literally talking about it.
I think it's a rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Hello and
The
welcome
rabbit?
to
Oh.
Wholesome Snack,
Yeah.
the Game Awards edition. I'm your co-host Jenny Wyndham. And I'm Victoria Tran. Today's show is like a mini version of Wholesome Direct, presented in collaboration with the Game Awards.
We've got tons of announcements and exclusives coming up from your favorite Wholesome games, so sit back and relax.
Is that Among Us, but the thing right behind Victoria Tran here?
Yeah, yep, that's...
That is
I mean,
fantastic.
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's good. I believe Victoria does community for Among Us.
And forgotten.
Yeah.
But on the inside of the jar, secretly, quietly, and modestly, the sun is rising.
I want to live in the jar.
Nobody knows.
You want to live in a...
Put me in the jar.
Late 70s, early 80s. God damn it, I have to save that one.
We got to start a new soundboard.
Yeah.
And I want to live in the jar has got to be on it.
In a town of people nobody remembers.
This art is amazing.
And explore a hidden world and make the most of our lives.
Mechanically, it kind of reminds me of Dordogne with like the leaning in on the notebook or like kind of map kind of thing.
Next up is a multiplayer city builder where you'll work together with other players to create a beautiful world.
Ghibli jar will say.
Stay tuned for information on how you can start playing today.
I don't want people to fuck up my city.
Communite is a multiplayer city builder based on kindness and teamwork.
Except for Rob, who is building a fortress around their city and is telling you to fuck off. Stay away. Stay away.
And rescue
Look,
adorable.
Patrick, you can have connecting road into my city, but you must specialize in these resources and these resources only.
Still in early beta with a lot more on the way.
Interesting.
In addition to all the amazing trailers you'll see today, the first ever demo for Flock is available now on Steam as a part of the Game Awards celebration.
Nice. In this multiplayer co-op game about the joy of flight, you'll soar through beautiful landscapes, seeking out rare creatures to add to your flock.
You can download the exclusive demo by visiting wholesomegames.com.
Oh no, sad boy.
Just a little hand.
Pine Hearts is a
Oh, he's not sad anymore. He was pining for the outdoors.
Oh God.
What's going on
Explore
here?
the sleepy scenery of Pine Hearts Caravan Park in a gentle story about fond memories and growing up, uncovering secrets and new paths in a wholesome land of puzzles and adventure.
Chat said the children yearn for the mines.
This game is an open-world farming adventure on a planet at the far edge of the galaxy.
Dan the children pine for the mines.
Yeah.
But oh hell yeah. Ready for the day. I am ready for the fucking day. What's up, little guy? Let's extract some resources together.
Yeah.
Oh man! Finally, an avatar from the good guy's perspective.
Oh no! A darkness approaches.
Did we do that?
Socialism.
Did we do that?
Did they crack that moon into pieces?
We're just getting started, but I wanted to take a moment to highlight our first ever Wholesome Games Humble Bundle.
Here's a closer look at all of the incredible games included. If you'd like to support this bundle and receive some amazing games, just visit wholesomegames.com.
Tinykin, great game.
Tinykin's so
really
good.
liked that
I still have
from
to
last
finish
year.
it.
Challenge update.
I did
What's
like 95% of that game, and then didn't want to do the I mean, I beat it, but I just didn't get every single collectible. But I did the vast majority of them.
Oh,
Venva, also awesome game. Really.
I finally
really
beat
good.
it. It was really good. I was like, turns out game
Finally
that
beat
people
it.
said was good
The game's
actually
like
was
an
good.
hour and 10 minutes.
Hey, starting a game is half the battle, all right?
Got to break this game up into 10-minute chunks, you know?
Okay, you know?
Oh, man. Sorry, Baron Breakfast. I hated your fucking guts, but you were very cute.
It had a lot of. I haven't gotten to it. I heard it had a lot of issues. Smooshy's cute, but it wasn't as. Now that I'm deeper into it, I'm not as wowed as I once was. But it is very adorable, and the exploration is fun. I've been wanting to play that game for so long that they made a second one of it, and I still haven't played it.
Here's a fresh look at the frantic town building game, Go Go Town.
The cowards for not naming it Passport 2, yeah, I mean.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that cute chainsaw.
Ooh, I had little shops that you can put.
Why have two eyes when you can have one? You know, I like it. Giving people options. I'm confused. What's going on in this building
I'm a little
sim?
confused too.
People being like dragooned into being municipal servants?
I think so.
Oh, co-op mode, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're friends. They want.
That's really what it
Are they
feels like
suggesting
sometimes,
that
you know?
Everyone's got that one friend that's like, let's play this tonight, and everyone's like, nah, like, we're good, but like, they just keep pestering you until you just give in so that they'll stop pestering you about it.
Yeah.
Go.
That's why so much of cozy games just about resource extraction and productivity. Because that's what makes games.
This next game was featured in the first.
What's
ever
wholesome is
Wholesome
feeling a
Games
sense of
event
accomplishment
way
in a
back
video
in
game as opposed to your real life.
I can imagine we're a little emotional to premiere this very special.
I don't think it's so much ideological as they're just aware that there's a bunch of people like me and Patrick who are like, so, what am I supposed to do here? What's the task?
That too.
Lift a curse and revitalize a ruined island in Snacko, where former Big City Kitties Momo and Mikan are starting a new
Snacko, former Big City Kitties. There's a lot of terms here that I'm delighting in.
Grow crops, raise fluffy cows, go fishing, exploring, customize and decorate as you please, and much, much more.
Being able to be a
So it's
cat
like-
who's also raising a cow is like,
Well, yeah,
yes,
okay,
absolutely.
You keyed on this in as well. Like, Jan, I was like, wait. What is the hierarchy of the animal kingdom in this one? The dogs are smart. The cats are smart. Cows?
Yeah.
Cows? We're chopping you up. We're selling you. Like, you're still
Oh my
livestock.
god, the cows are so small. They made the cows like 2/3 the height of the cats. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair.
The cats made them that way. They genetically engineered cows so they could dominate.
This year, we announced our first
Yeah.
ever Wholesome
Don't
Games
look into it
Presents
too
title,
much.
Usagi Shima.
Today, we're happy to show you a look at some brand new content coming to the game today.
Usagi Shima is a bunny collecting game. Players decorate an abandoned island in order to discover
wait.
and make friends with a variety of cute, curious bunnies.
You can hop over to Google Play and the App Store to download Usagi-shima for free.
But before you do, let's take a quick look at the latest update out today.
I downloaded it, but I
Expand
haven't
your
started
island's
it yet.
features and discover a variety of new aquatic
Oh, so you've
toys
played
for
this
your
before?
bunny friends to play with in the
No,
Usagi-shima
it was
Beach
recommended to me
update.
by Jill Grote. So I downloaded it, but I haven't started it yet. So it's out already.
There's new ocean-themed decorations, hats,
The art
and
is
items
fantastic.
to help give your island a relaxing tropical vibe. Get Usagi-shima and this new update now on Google Play and the App Store.
Paladins is a joyful, whimsical adventure for 1 to 4 players.
Here's an exclusive look at the game along with some brand new information on where you can play it.
Step 1.
And rule it with an iron fist.
And show those peasants who's why you're
sounds like
in
you're
charge.
supposed to be a warlord.
Oh no! Introduce the concept of ownership. It's like, hey, who has this? No one? Everyone? It's mine.
Have you ever wanted to be a cozy slumlord? Welcome to. Now you're rent seeking.
I like how
but
they're
in
all
a
like
cozy way.
I like how they're all like little standees in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Paladins. It sounds too much like
Paladins.
paladins, though.
First
is
announced
one of the
during
issues.
September's Nintendo Direct, Eastward Octopia is a story-driven
Ballads.
farming game set in the world
Oh,
of Eastward.
ballads.
Here's an exclusive trailer
Okay.
with new footage.
Oh,
and
Eastward,
release
that game that
information.
Kato definitely finished.
I too have an
No.
unfinished Eastward save file on my Steam.
Yep.
It was I felt like it was really good, but I didn't play that much of it. I played a couple hours. But yeah, you have a frying pan. It was you were hitting things.
Smacking things. That's about as far as I got to. It was like 3 hours in. I was like,
Yeah. And it looks like there's even more than that.
yeah, it's
So-
bigger than I thought. I finished some games. I'm pretty close to the end of Alan Wake 2, I think. I don't know.
That's the game I need to sprint on for the next
Same.
Right.
week. That is my goal. I finished Mario Brothers Wonder, finished Spider-Man 2.
Wow.
I'm almost done with Thirsty Suitors.
Nice.
And then Alan
Okay.
Wake 2 is the game I need to finish before writing my Game
I
of the Year. And
I did leave the
recording our
Underground
podcast.
City. I left the Underground City. I was above ground for like an hour and a half.
I too was above ground. We basically beat the game, Kato.
Yeah,
Don't let
it's
anyone
fine,
tell you
it's fine.
otherwise.
Eastward is a pretty game that is too long. Yeah, that was the big thing. It's like it's really like the art of it. I really enjoyed a lot.
Described as an experiential,
It seemed, like,
interactive
fine otherwise.
meditation, our next game aims to be replayed time and time again like a favorite song.
What's that plushie doing?
Having
I do
depression.
think the positioning of the
Looks
plushie is a little ominous.
Hey, a game that demands to be played over and over like a favorite song. Also, a really sad, like what's going on here?
That's what I thought this game was. Yeah, simple time. It's like you're like shoot, I forgot if you're packing or unpacking, but whatever one I started doing, the developer was like, you're doing the opposite in the game. I was like, oh my god, I had to go back.
And exclusive
Go back. I was like, look, I've had a lot of appointments today. I'm sorry.
On social media for more news and game recommendations every single day.
You can also sign up for the mailing list at wholesomegames.com to receive a newsletter that
I think
recaps
you're
all the
packing,
upcoming
yes,
wholesome
at the beginning
and
at
cozy
least.
releases each month, plus extra surprises. And
Was that the game that had the unusually nice audio equipment throughout it? Like every time they featured like a phonograph or speaker, it was like, hey, this ain't bad.
And I've been lucky enough to make games.
Oh, I'm not really sure.
Was the developer Transylvanian is the question.
Today, I want to introduce you to my first solo project, Summer House.
It all blurs. Everything's all
Summer House
a blur.
is
I don't really
a game
remember.
about creativity. You can
Ooh,
build
this
a
looks
neighborhood
neat.
of tiny,
Yeah.
beautiful, lived-in homes in a variety of settings: the sea, the city, or the mountains. There aren't really any rules, and you can't win or lose the game. It's basically
No parking requirement, baby.
to the feeling of a childhood summer holiday. with long
So the art
lazy
reminds me of
afternoons and
a
no
short
real
hike
responsibilities.
from a couple years back.
Build
yeah.
little houses, find some hidden secrets, and that's it.
Now that's a game. If you haven't
small
played a
games
short
with
hike,
relaxing, creative gameplay
go
are
fix your
fun,
life. Oh, it's
so good.
Please be sure to wishlist Summer House on Steam and try the demo. Thank you.
I played that as I was writing my top 10 list for that year. I was
Okay,
like, oh
yeah.
fuck,
Children of the
I gotta
Light
kick a
sent us
game
this
off.
video to help celebrate their Days of Feast event.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for
Very
a special
good.
Yeah,
treat
Stone
for
Skip is the
Steam
Transylvanian studio. Yeah, that one was on my list because like I like their aesthetic sensibilities and what they like put a lot of attention into vibed with me. They're like, look at this, look at these headphones we rendered in this game, and I was like, tight, nice work.
This is Sky, right?
Yeah, they're perpetually extremely popular, but nobody in our space talks about it. Live service game. Like Sky is huge. Has done exceptionally well for that game company.
I don't think I realized Sky was live service.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
Cute.
Next, we have a
Cube.
virtual pet game where you can raise and release a variety of bugs.
Yeah, as people are pointing in the chat, it's like very big with young people, like not like
Take a look at
like
this
10 and up
exclusive
sort of age
trailer
sort
to
of thing.
find out where you can
But
catch
yeah, Sky
these cool
is really
critters.
big with that age group.
I don't think you can bond bugs that
See, I don't like bugs though. I don't want to hang out with them.
Just like no bugs?
I respect we need them, but
Yeah. And this art is really cute, but at the same time, I'm like, it's still just a bug I'm hanging out with. Like, I think I'm okay.
Tamauchi.
It's how I feel about like spiders. If my wife is home, I will inform her that the spider has been found, and she will pick it up and she will put it outside. If my wife isn't
You have to
there
bury
or
your
not,
bugs?
does not hear me in enough time, the spider is squished and is thrown at the toilet. I'm sorry. I give it a go.
Next up is a gorgeous, peaceful adventure.
My
with a
oldest
demo you
asked
can try on
specifically
Steam
her
right
like
now.
one of her big gifts she wants for Christmas is a Tamagotchi. I have no idea where that came from. She like wrote it out. And I was like, what does this say? Because she's still like that's a pretty complicated word for her to piece together phonetically.
Sure.
It's like Tamagotchi. And I was like, where did you hear this? I saw a video. I'm like, okay.
Of course.
oh my
yeah.
god.
I was like, is that one of the big things you want? She's like, yeah. And I was like, great, because that's $20. Fucking dad is killing it.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Wait,
for a gift that you're gonna be really excited about, and it's only $20. Like,
is that the regular old style one, or those new ones with
I
the
don't
color
know.
screens?
No. Well, it might. I don't know. I have to look up. It's probably a difference in price, right? I bet the black and white ones are the $20 ones, but the ones she pointed to were the black and white ones, and they are like actual Tamagotchi branded as opposed to any of the spin-offs. I don't know if they're popular again. That I haven't done enough research into.
sending you ahead, I'm staking my heart on the future.
It was very pretty.
Yeah.
The truth is an ugly mistress. But I am no ugly duck.
Yes, Goose Alan Wake. Okay, let's
This
go.
charming detective mystery calls for a duck.
The Duck Detective.
A cozy take on Return of the Obra Dinn style gameplay.
Okay.
Oh
You saying Obra Dinn wasn't cozy? See, I think we're getting too narrow a definition of cozy here. Obra Dinn's one of the coziest fucking games I've ever played.
Yeah, the scenes of brutal murder were real cozy.
Rendered like you're curling up with an interactive like old book, and like it's a little it's a spine tingler. Like, come on, the coziness like is the whole engagement with the game.
Many of the games you'll see today are featured on Steam as part of the Game Awards celebration. Don't forget to show your support and give your favorite game a wishlist.
Head over to Steam or to wholesomegames.com to see them all, including our next game with a demo you can download today.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this guy looks sketch as hell.
I get to unearth my wares. Yes.
Oh my god.
So this is just
Grandma's
Picard,
egg. Yeah.
You little goblin
Everyone's
genius.
flirting with my goblin. I'm just trying to run my little goblin shop. I'm not trying to get picked up.
Monster fucking is in, and so you just gotta goblins aren't gonna be left out.
Gotta upcycle. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if it actually is like, are we playing a numbers game here, or like what is?
I think
that's what Chad is wondering too.
Well, it has the same like visual style as those games, but that's. I don't see any numbers. I'm trying to figure out how you.
Yeah, I feel like there has to be some type of deeper mechanic other than like hit, because there's some that you hit and they don't break. So there's got to be
Ready
like
for a
something
new
behind
game
that.
reveal? This one is perfect for fans of unpacking
Trash Goblin
and a
looks
little
good,
to the
though.
left.
I'm like doing this now in real life. I finally finished Marie Kondo's book, and I'm like trying to get rid of a lot of stuff I have.
Ooh, how's that going?
It's been going good. I barely started. I did close, and I'm gonna do other stuff next week. But it's been good so far. I know what you're thinking. The Pac-Man machine's staying. It does spark joy, even though it's stupid. But I don't use it. But I'm like, I love this thing.
It's a matter of figuring out what of the stupid objects bring you joy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
The whole like thanking an object for its service, but you no longer need it. Like, oh, so
Get outta
liberating. It's like,
Yeah.
hey man, like this was a good thing. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye.
It honestly feels really nice. Like I'm really trying to like do it as she recommends, like no music on, like just sitting with like my objects. Like it's been fun, but it is a bit time consuming. So I'm holding off for into the holiday break and the holiday break to do some of the heavier lifting.
We have a big closet. It has a broken door. It needs to be fixed. It's kind of just a junk closet, and it has gotten out of control. And that is one of our our holiday projects. Is we're going to tear everything out of that and figure it out.
Because
Because I can't actually replace the door until the closet is sorted. There'd be no point to it.
Yeah.
It features more than 50 new pieces like habit trackers, days of the week, sticky notes, frames, washi tape, and 10 additional stories tied to
Washi
the office
tape?
theme.
Washi tape.
Yeah, you don't know washi tape?
What's washi tape?
It's this great tape that you can stick it and then you can remove it, and there's no adhesion remaining.
We'd like to thank these developers and publishers.
It's
for
usually
helping
like
to make
decorative in
today's
some
show
way.
Yeah.
Like I have like one here that has little
Thank you to
flowers,
Iron Maid
and it's great for like you
Little
put it in a
Nook,
planner and you can
Prideful
like if you want to
for your
move where it's
support.
at for some reason, you can lift it and it won't tear the paper.
Childhood is
Huh.
the beach. And
Yeah, I use it to like
is the sea.
label like cords and stuff. Like, oh, this one's my charger. I put like this washi tape on it, stuff like that.
And I lock them in a chest with my memories of my first love and my big dreams.
Well, this is that game from before.
Let's take another
This
look
one that you were
at
talking
Simpler
about, Rob,
Times.
right?
Yeah,
The
Simpler
developer.
Times.
Of our friends at I Am 8-Bit.
Said, don't forget this, don't forget that. Can I bring this purity with me wherever I go?
You step into the shoes of Tina as she prepares to move out of her childhood home and begin the next chapter of her life.
From my first
Relive her memories and learn how she grew into the creative, expressive person she has become. This is a contemplative, cozy experience. There is no score, no timer, no combat, no failing, and no anxiety.
Oh, so it's not a video game, is what you're saying.
In case you missed it earlier, here's another reminder about our first ever Wholesome Games bundle.
Here's a closer look at all of the games included.
Welcome to our new stream. Rob and Patrick get increasingly agitated at games that don't have a goal. How long can they last?
It had a goal. It just didn't force tension on the goal, right? You're still good. You're
there's
still
definitely
good.
a goal. You're packing up your stuff. Trust me, it had a goal because I played it incorrectly. So it does have a goal. He's like, look, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's been like a good 5 minutes. I gotta help you out here. Like, oh man.
Baron Breakfast just out here haunting Rob. Come on, Rob. Look at these cute visuals. Come on, come on.
Decorate all these tedious little rooms for no fucking reason.
Because the decoration is
You're kind of selling me
itself.
on seeing what this was and who hurt you.
Who hurt?
It's been a while. I can't remember when Rob. I think Rob played it when it came out, and was open to being charmed, and we didn't.
Also, it was a lot of wandering around those fucking woods. It was just like, to make progress in the story, go here and like just like search this entire area for collectible shit. And I was like, I can't anymore. Please.
Enjoy.
Well, don't play the new Avatar game then.
A home. A place of endless beauty and wonder. Now needs our protection. Awaken the spirit of your island. Grow together and restore the balance of our world.
Oh, hell yeah. I liked Moana. I did. I fucking love Moana. It's a great movie.
It's a good movie, yeah.
The surfing school.
Hey, these folks have sick vehicles.
To grow your island into your home. Nira is calling, and your voyage has just begun.
Love this. I can defend the ancient homeland by
And that
outfitting my
brings
living
us to
room.
the end of our program. Thanks to everyone who contributed to today's showcase, to Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards for
Yeah,
hosting us,
grandfather,
and to our friends
protecting
at Day of
protecting the village with a conversation
Remember to
pit.
visit wholesomegames.com for links and details to every game in today's show.
We'll see you again for Wholesome Direct 2024, but for now, bye-bye.
Bye. This will be us saying goodbye as well. Thanks everyone for hanging
1 second
out.
from now.
For watching Day of the Devs, watching Wholesome Snack.
No, sorry, I promised to share something with Janet before the stream ended.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have
Sorry,
to it's just a. All right, Kato, can you bring up a browser?
What's up?
So we were talking about like my need for the trouble with notebooks, digital stuff, right? Moleskine, I forget, like digital pen, I think, notebook. Look this up.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this will bridge my interest between is this
the 2-in-1 shampoo
system?
of notebooks, yes.
Yeah, it was. So I think it's hard to find because spoiler, they discontinued it.
Oh no.
Rob, that only makes it more attractive to you, though, right?
It was a pen. I think I found it. I found a record of it.
What are we looking
at? Here, Kato.
Kato, I have no idea what's going on right now. There are just words.
What is happening?
Out. I don't know.
Okay. So
did I miss something when I went to feed my cat?
You did. So Jen and I are talking about notebooks and how they make your life better and make you a better person.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a problem with the notebook, which is that it doesn't coexist totally peacefully with the digital life that we all lead, and the fact that like all our appointments and stuff, are with other people, and they got to have Google invites, and you got to put all the stuff in the digital space. But what if there were a notebook that digitized everything as you wrote? And Moleskine invented it. I linked it in the chat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did they come out with this after the Rocket one though? Like, did they kind of like low key like?
This came out like 8 years ago.
Oh.
This came out a while ago.
But go on.
What is the recognition on this though? Because I tried to do this with my iPad. Like, got the pencil. Like, I also have multiple notebooks in here. I like writing things down. And then I just gave up because my life had to be digital. And so I stopped writing them down. And I thought I could bridge that with, I will write in like a nice notes app on my iPad. So I get the tactile feeling of writing. I'm with you, Rob. I'm someone who like remembers things better when they write them down and then cross-references it when it's listed digitally somewhere. But it could not, even though I have fairly decent handwriting, it was broken often enough that it functionally made it it just didn't work, and so I gave up.
So, Kato, I also just linked to you a tutorial that Moleskine felt the need to put out for folks to use their digital pen. Because, Patrick, you hit on the issue. So the pen, it was shaped, it was so cool. And this is why I ended up spending like $300 on it at a time when I did not have $300 to spend.
Oh my God.
But I was like, I simply must have this. They shaped it like a fountain pen. Because with that form factor, you could put like where the fountain pen sort of has that like the place where the ink goes, a little hollow where the ink goes. What if you put a camera there?
Hello, everyone.
And so the camera is watching what you're writing on the digital notebook stuff, and the notebook with like the dotted paper, so it like helps it with the character recognition. And so as you write, the Moleskine is basically recording your pen strokes and putting it into documents. But the recognition sucked, Patrick. Like, it was like half the time you'd write a ton on the page and it wouldn't grab it. And it's not like you could then scan it. Like, it missed the scanning window. It only scans as you write. So now you've got like a shitty ballpoint pen and like chicken scratch writing. Because like you had to press so hard on this thing, and it weighed like a ton.
Sharing, editing, browsing. But let's start with the pen.
Let's start with the pen.
Pen Plus comes with a
Who doesn't want a pen that has
extra pen tip, a user guide.
Also, Chad said that the Rocket Book came out in 2016, so I think they did actually come out around similar time.
Before you start using
but I don't know
is
who
the Rocket
was
Book the one that you have?
While you're waiting for
Janet?
the pen to
No, I never got this. don't put this on me. I never got these. My boyfriend did get the Rocket Book at one point though. To also, he too said, "What if we could marry?" The physical and the digital, but sometimes marriage doesn't work. That's the thing.
No,
that's the situation.
That's been my experience with all of this stuff.
Yeah, so he ended up not really using it for very long either.
Don't forget to turn off your pen when you put it down.
Now, let's open the app so you can register your pen.
So that's the beauty of like the Apple Pencils. Like it charges on the iPad. It's instantly recognized.
I should have just bought an iPad, Patrick. I should have just done that. Is
this where we're headed? Is like all of a sudden Rob is just like becomes complete. Like Rob, the Apple TV 4K is also the best home streaming device. Like Rob is just gonna end up owning a bunch of Apple products.
Well, so the other thing is this, Patrick. So I went to all this trouble, right? And I'm like, this sucks. It doesn't read my writing. It's hard to use. The pen is heavy, and it doesn't have like a good ballpoint action. And then I'm like, this thing doesn't fucking work. A month later, I'm like, oh, I'll try Evernote. Let's see what happens if I show Evernote a page from my notebook. And it's like, yep, got it. Got everything you wrote. You want to search the digitized notebook pages you want? We got it. And I was like, oh, you can just scan the notebook, and it works way better.
Were you using it the right way, though? Look at this.
You actually enjoy holding.
There are many things you can do once your writing is digitized. Enjoy your
You have
notes
no
both in
idea.
handwritten and
Well, actually, no. It looks like
without
this person
having to
did
type
use
them.
the pen, because that is the.
also
You can
search
tell
the
there's
content of
effort
your
going in,
handwritten
like you're
notes once
scrawling
in
it
your
into stone. That is how feeling that.
Tag
That
your
is
pages to
how that
organize
pen
and
felt.
search your notes
The
easily.
way they're writing it is far bigger than I'm going to write my text.
I was
Right?
just
And so, like,
thinking
a-
that too.
The underlying tension I have experienced, even using it like Apple like pen recognition is supposed to like even people in the chat were like, actually it gets mine really good, and so maybe that is just a you know, undercuts my belief that I have decent penmanship, but I don't want to have to alter how I'm writing in order. You know what I mean? At that point, then I might as well just do it digitally. And here it's just like this person is writing in a font that is twice the size that I'd be writing in. And if I'm doing that, then I'm thinking more about how I'm writing it than just writing it and then being able to cross-reference it digitally later.
Writing.
Look, but if you need to create notebooks with like 6 items on a page, the Moleskine Smart Writing Set is. It's got
if you want to
it's
write
got your back.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well, you're good to go. Just write that down.
Oh, but Patrick, one of the quirks was it wouldn't just like do a clean miss or clean hit on letters. Sometimes it would pick up some of the strokes and not others. So you would get like you would go and review the like Moleskine app. You get like art, and then like right, and then like the cross on the T, but not the vertical bar, and so like entire pages would just be like weird characters, the sort of the archaeologists would recover from like a dig site, and being like, we'll never know what these people were writing in the final stages of their civilization.
So that
we can't find the key to unlock it.
Find all your work in perfect shape.
What is a remarkable? Have we heard of this?
I've not heard of this. Kata, we want to pull up the remarkable?
If your notes aren't in order.
Now this is if apparently the remarkable is if we want to get into
other notebooks to organize your work.
Spending money.
Also,
and Rob, we know that's no object for you, as long as the object is suitably impressive.
Rockbust in the chat says Rob is writing the tunic manual.
Find all the notebooks you're actively using. Search your work.
A lot of people in the chat feel like we shouldn't go here because it's going to like we've seen this story before.
What if your pen had a subscription?
What?
Yeah.
Yes. What if it did?
No.
I'm scared.
Oh, they're up to 2 now.
Treat yourself.
Okay, wait. Before you how much do y'all think this costs? We know it's expensive.
Okay.
It's expensive.
So wait. I'm assuming there is a subscription model, but I assume there's a kit as well with like a digital pen.
Yes.
All right.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I'm gonna say like.
Stop scrolling.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $3.99 for the device, and they're like $19.99 a month.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go $199 for the device, $10 a month.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go $379 for the device.
Wow.
And $100 a year or something way more a month.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Oh, we were saying it's a tablet, maybe not a pen.
It says paper tablet. Yeah.
Paper tablet.
Okay, so like, I still got him.
Okay.
400 for the kit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
$5.99 per month.
Okay. Now, he was saying there's actually not a sub, so like we're vehemently just making a joke, but.
Do we want to watch this learn more video first before we unlock the price?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I want to learn more.
Was the last time?
That's just like how I saw the Apple headset, and I
full
was
screen
like,
that.
surely this is. Can't be
Hey, back it up, full screen it. Let's go back. Let's.
Hold on.
Rob needed that coffee spray in order to fully.
Truly focused. You were
This thing's got me dialed in. When was the last time you were truly focused?
Oh my god.
It's been so
Was
long.
the last
Okay.
time you were truly focused? When all the noise and distraction faded away.
Did Rob write
It's
this?
got me.
Single task.
Help me, off-brand Paul Bettany.
Undivided attention. And what if you could just switch it on whenever you wanted?
Baseline.
They know I want to be her. They got me.
Remarkable. The paper tablet. A digital notebook with the feel of paper, designed for tasks that demand focus. Take notes. Draft.
Rob's gonna buy this. Like, this trailer is just
or interruptions.
It's too like.
It looks so light.
Look at her go.
What's the Pokemon term? It's super effective.
It's super
effective. I can feel it. I can feel it right now.
Oh man, and if I get that, that's gonna be Remap HQ.
Yeah.
Hey, meet you at the top of the spiral staircase.
Yeah, y'all need that meme remap if Rob had the remarkable too.
Does anyone? And then I'm gonna look around. Does anyone know who the Surface this is? Like it just seems to be tucked under the table. I don't know. Does anyone know who this is?
The tactile feel of freehand.
Hey gang, the operating costs of the Constellation Chandelier in Conference Room 12 is bankrupting us.
Is this using Etch-a-Sketch technology?
Type folio.
I don't know.
What is happening?
Focus typing in a breathtakingly slim profile.
Focus.
Experience an entirely new way to draft your next
Keyboard
chapter,
looks a little tiny.
ace your presentation, or develop your
I
big
mean,
idea,
Rob, imagine
all
taking
without
notes about your
interruptions.
Alan Wake 2 review, and then flipping it
Just
to
have
a
this thing
keyboard
open. Oh
and
my
writing
God.
it.
Paper has arrived in the digital age, all in one system. Capture, update, and organize your thoughts whenever inspiration strikes. Share your ideas live, visualize, and bring your colleagues into the conversation.
It's the one thing we're missing. Rob, I just want to be brought into the
Add your
conversation.
thoughts without barriers.
Oh god, and then your spouse.
She's
will
like,
start
I'm
doing
literally
that.
always working.
But she's got a house husband who's like, hey babe,
She
I made
does.
nutritious stir fry.
Oh, no. I was gonna go the other way. I was like, okay, there, I finished signing the divorce papers. Now we can finish doing that.
No distractions, just you.
But imagine how easy divorce would be if each party had the remarkable too.
Oh.
When was the last time?
Yeah, we.
What a trailer.
No, let's watch
I
it
gotta
again.
be honest. That looks kind of. I gotta be honest. It looks kind of.
It does look good. It does, but like, how is this not just my iPad? You know what I mean? And I know it's paper,
It is.
but like fake paper.
But yeah, is this the difference between LCD and like e-ink, right? Where it actually is a tangible difference in display.
And this
I
is
don't know.
Perfect timing. My oldest credit card was like, you need to use me or we're going to cancel your account. So I need something to put on that credit card.
You just get like a soda.
No, they've waited 7 years.
Rob's like, I only
Netflix
spend
subscription on that card, and that's how it pays every month for that old
He's
card,
like-
so my credit stays good.
if it's not 4 digits.
Oh look,
Rob's like, it doesn't even
other
count,
tablets, other tablets, blue, hostile, harsh, keep you up at night.
Alien.
Remarkable too. Paper, glowing, warm, human.
I feel like paper-like is just never really paper-like. It's like what aliens think paper-like would be. So I don't
I
know.
need to see this. Like, I really wish I could see it in front of me, because, like, well, here's the other thing. Like, I tend to fall out of love over time with like e-ink readers because like they're slow. They're slow. It's like click. All right, a page takes that little delay to like change what's on the screen can get really wearisome. And I can imagine if you're typing or doing work, like are you gonna be dealing with that same like little bit of like lagginess?
I have to imagine a device like this can be returned in 30 days, Rob.
Oh, okay, this isn't too bad. $2.99.
You gotta go like do the return order and get to like a post office and be like
Christ.
send this back.
No, Rob, I'm the same way. Until like a few years ago, Rob, I swear to God, I never returned anything. Even if things didn't fit or didn't work, I was like, this is my punishment for making a bad decision. I just started returning things like a year ago.
$300.
Yeah, you can get one for $279. It's refurbished.
That's.
I want the refurbished one.
That's just.
I would need more. You need to knock more off for me to get the refurbished one. I think.
That's just the book, by the way. Obviously, don't forget the marker.
Wait. Wait. Hang on. That's a marker, but like, it comes with a pen, right? It comes with sort of a stylus.
No, that is
right.
This is no.
Are you
This
sure?
is a stylus, I think.
This is buying. Bitch. This is us buying it here. You pick which one you want. You hit next.
So how the fuck do you write on it?
And then you pick the thing that you want. The marker or the marker plus.
Obviously, I'm getting the marker plus.
Obviously.
Yeah, no. At that point, you have to.
Now, which folio?
You'd be dumb not to.
You've got to go with the brown premium leather.
I think so.
So that means
obviously
it's $428 to get the device. Then
Okay, so they really get you in the door
to
with
get
that
the full
$2.99, and it's like
yeah.
Let's
wow.
go.
What's the connect?
Right.
What's the connect subscription?
Oh, I was a little over on the Connect subscription. It's only $2.99 a month, but it's included for the first 100 days.
Does it work without it?
Device get bricked without it? Yeah, that's the.
No, it does. Someone in chat said it does something like
cloud storage,
yes,
protection,
like a cloud and email,
mobile
kinda...
and desktop and note taking.
Right. So like,
yeah,
if you want the things to easily live in other places, other than the tablet itself, you have to have the subscription. Otherwise, everything just lives on the tablet itself, and you can't you can probably mail it to yourself or something. But this is like seamless syncing.
Yeah.
I guess.
I just wanted to sync with Drive or something.
It's probably not gonna do that, Rob. They're
What?
selling a subscription to let you sync to the cloud. It's probably not gonna simply sync with something that already exists for free.
Yeah.
Right? Or this is for suckers and
chat
it
said
will
it does
do
sync
those
with
things.
Drive.
Okay, then
Wait, sorry.
but they get you hooked on
Kata,
this
did
one.
we leave out the keyboard?
Oh, I think we
Does
might
the
have.
keyboard-
Sorry,
does the keyboard come with-
Sorry. We left the keyboard out. Hold on, we gotta go back. How do we
Yeah,
go
without the
back?
keyboard, like, what am I even doing
Oh
here?
shit!
Is there a
And now
keyboard?
you just
Is there a keyboard
now
shortcut
you just
going back?
you've just turned into an iPad.
There we go.
Yeah, well, it's basically it's an iPad, but paper. It's an iPaper.
Oh, we just got a regular folio. We need the type folio.
Yeah.
Obviously.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. In sepia brown. Obviously. There we go.
And then we truly feel focus.
There we go.
627. Yeah.
I undershot.
It's not that bad.
Overshooting everyone else, but I undershot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, people say they're cheaper pens we can get with it. That's a possibility.
Yeah, no, we looked
But like
at it.
at this point, why cut the corner? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we don't need the whole thing should just be thrown out then.
Janet,
Wait.
We looked at
so
here.
you haven't been on one of these streams before when Rob is having a break, and
Hang
be
on.
careful what we say, how we use our words.
You know the difference.
MK coming over the ropes with another thing she found. I think she might be watching the stream with the dogs. A book's note? It seems like competing product in the space.
Oh, that's funny.
Also, we're bleeding into the stream.
It's because the browser it has a transparent background on this website.
Yeah.
And instead of it being white, which is what it would be on a browser, it's our background.
The book's note Air 3C. I think we could. That could make us happy.
No. Or, well, here's a question that I ask myself.
Oh, it's got
Rob, in these
color e-paper.
Do you use
Yeah.
what are you using for this kind of thing now? And are you actually using it even? Because you know what I mean?
Janet, did you not hear the part about like feeling true focus and like when the light broke on that woman's face?
No, I was too distracted.
And like
from everything else around
the
me.
modern world receded.
Okay, so how many more of these do we need to add to this cart on accident?
I mean, how much? I mean, at the end of the day, how much money is too much money to spend to know what your podcast schedule is for the week?
Right.
Like, I mean, can you put a price on that? I don't know.
Someone did, and they priced it at $599. Also, Blue in the chat
All
says,
right.
Rob, fuck capitalism, embrace materialism's agony.
All
right, Patrick, did you need to get onto a different? Do we need to get on something else?
No, I got nothing going on this afternoon. I mean,
Me
know,
neither.
people probably want to eat lunch, but no, I've got nothing going on.
All right, so yeah, this Air 3C. Look at that beautiful sketch with full color.
Wow.
It looks really good, but like, do you sketch like that?
Do you sketch or use color in your
Okay,
notes?
so
Are you like out
All
here,
right.
like maybe you're really fucking
finally
throwing down? I don't
a
wanna
reason to
assume.
take drawing classes.
Oh no. No, yes, the fatal, Zoc in the chat. The not yet is so dangerous. With when I was reading like Marie Kondo's book, like one of the things she mentions with like getting rid of books is like that book you haven't read. Yeah, you're not gonna read it, and I'm like, what does she mean by this? Jeez.
We do. We need to have a. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, this looks great.
Hold on. That wasn't music. There we go.
This looks like in The Expanse, like the MCRN officers would be carrying something like this around aboard, like the Donager.
Oh my god.
So how do you say
Look at
this
all the
brand?
apps you can
Books?
have with it.
Box?
All the things you know.
Yeah,
Books.
like I don't have Dropbox on it. What am I doing?
Oh my god, I can finally design my kitchen and my dream home.
And then realize I can't afford them. The only place I can experience them is here in this sketchbook.
It helps you think and create without bounds in work and life.
This one seems cheaper. What do we think?
Really? But it's got the color.
But
yeah,
it looks nice though.
Yeah, this one I don't like as much. It feels too similar to like a
4,096 relaxing colors. Only the relaxing spectrum. We isolated the color wheel to the most relaxing range.
Is that real though? Look, all of the colors are really muted. Like, is there? What's the gamut on this thing? What are we doing here?
Delightful energy.
I think this looks nice. It looks like, oh man, it looks reading stuff on that looks like it'd be really nice, especially if you were like if I read like academic papers, I would bet you this would be like, if you're working a lot with like PDFs.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Rob's about to tab over to JSTOR and really get into the academia bag.
This one's gonna be closer to like 350, I think.
I read academic paper. Yeah, okay. We all have our what ifs.
Whoa, what?
What's
Oh,
the
there's
order?
like,
I want to
there's-
see.
Oh god damn it.
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
no.
The
Oh,
Ultros
so to get
at
the color,
$650?
the color doesn't start till 500.
Right.
Yeah,
The
it
Note Air
tends to
2
be how
Plus
it is.
doesn't have it.
What's the difference? The
It's got more
4600
memory
mod.
and RAM. I think it's just a
Yeah, it's at 6 gigabytes of memory, 128 RAM.
So it'll be faster.
The Ultras
Well,
have the.
I mean, I get that super refresh technology. I don't get that at $399. Books.
Does it come with the pen?
Shit.
I sure hope so.
Or is it secretly?
They're showing the pen in the picture. They wouldn't lie.
They showed that in the other one.
They wouldn't lie to us like
You can't
that,
show
would
me
they?
the pen.
This one has its own
Chess says
video.
the price doesn't include the typing case. No, probably not.
Oh, this one has a camera. Did the other one have a camera? I missed it if it did.
I don't think so.
Does it need
This
a
feels
camera?
very
sure.
like
Is it-
techie.
Is a camera
Yeah.
going to bring you focus?
Ooh.
Distracted by...
This might be turning into it's an e-ink iPad a little bit much. Like
That's the thing. I feel like it's a bootleg iPad, like a bougie iPad.
I think really I got to get both and compare.
And return neither.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, they've
but
got
Janet,
gestures.
Business expense.
Well, yeah.
Look, last time we reviewed a weird tech fetish object, our website got shut down and we all got fired. So who knows what will happen if I review the books and the Remarkable.
Oh, wow.
Rob, dead serious. Like, the review you wrote for that monitor, like, was not a joke. Like, you did, like, you took that device extremely seriously. If you sent a note to both of these companies, I am like fairly certain that you could just get review copies of these devices.
Yeah. I should reach out.
Yeah, why not?
Remap. We're into gadgets and gizmos. Send us your wares.
You love gadgets.
Come on.
What was
on,
it?
I
Wasn't
mean,
that one of the games we saw? The something goblin? That's basically
The trash goblin. Trash goblin.
the tech goblin. Oh my god.
But I do think like you raise a good point. Like what role does it fill?
Oh my
and
god.
I think probably the role it ideally fills is like the stuff I like doing on paper notebooks. Now rather than having to replicate that with like transferring the stuff over into digital, I can just like have it all be in the same place. That's a lot of money for that small time savings. But you know, if it had the magic of like sitting there and like, you know, jotting stuff down in a notebook and then like having a little notebook time turn into a little like office productivity time, that could be nice.
That could be nice.
It could be nice.
$650 if you want the total package with the keyboard. What the fuck? How much does an iPhone cost these days?
If you choose the Hong Kong warehouse, country like can I choose not the Hong? Oh, I can. We're in the U.S. Okay, all right. That's I've never seen that before.
Yeah, hang on. What is an
why
iPad
am I
these days?
choosing which warehouse it's coming from?
When purchasing from the Hong Kong warehouse, U.S. customers can enjoy the same warranty and customs duty-free services as the U.S. warehouse.
Choose the warehouse in your area. I see.
Okay, yeah. That's what I figured.
Interesting.
But it says U.S. customers here.
They must have they rent a place where a bunch of them sit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So nobody thinks this is cool? Nobody thinks these devices are cool? I'm alone here?
No, I think they're cool.
I mean,
I just can't. I like the amount of times that it makes sense. Like when I went to E3, like that would have been cool to have that at like an E3. I'm sitting and going through a bunch of demo showcases, like seeing a bunch of games. Like to take notes, not in my phone.
Yeah.
At home, I just don't have a lot of instances where I'm sitting down. Like I've just transitioned.
Yeah.
I gave up. I just moved to digital notes and reminders and calendar invites, and I like it less, but unfortunately the practical part of it outweighed it. I tried to get in the habit of when I was doing, the problem is I just don't really do reviews anymore, right? When I was doing reviews more often early in Waypoint, like that's what my last notebook writings are either from going to a E3 or a PAX, or it's like I'm reviewing a game and trying to take some notes with it. I don't really go to those things anymore. I don't really review games. So there just aren't many instances where I feel like I need to take, like, I'm not really taking notes when I'm like talking for the podcast. I which is not saying I don't take the podcast seriously, but you think deeper for like a critical essay as opposed to a conversation.
I think one thing for me, like, genuinely, I have always found that I tend to be a little bit more, I don't know, like, creative, like, able to focus. Like, I think a little bit differently when I'm just sitting there in front of a piece of paper and, like, trying to jot down my thoughts. Like, if I'm thinking about, like, writing down, like, just stuff I need to handle, right? If I'm trying to, like, put that into Google Calendar or something, for some reason I remember, like, a tenth of what I actually, like, probably need to think about doing. But I'm sitting there, like, at the kitchen table with a notebook and pen. I'll be like, oh yeah, and there's this coming up, and like, oh, like, here's a good idea for a thing that would, like, solve that problem. There's a lot more of that where I think it's just like I'm sitting there with a notebook and pen. There's a little bit more room for like the, like, out of left field, like, oh, I think I just figured out how to, like, take care of this or that problem. And that doesn't happen as much sitting in front of, like,
right?
Yeah, but like with the capacity to actually write it down and be like, okay, here's a useful note.
For like $1. I just got a regular notebook. It's just a regular notebook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a regular little notepad. And I'm still writing down, but I mean, genuinely, and I have the iPad.
I got
with
this
the
one
pencil.
for free from Nintendo. They sent me a little.
That one's really cute.
Yeah.
I do have the iPad, and I use GoodNotes. And I got in before they went to their subscription model, so now they can't hurt me. So, suck it, GoodNotes. I have your product.
Meanwhile, Evernote just keeps being like, we're going to keep raising the rate, and the app's going to keep getting worse. But you're stuck.
I love GoodNotes. GoodNotes is so good. It's my digital note-taking. Like, if I want to do, like, a digital pen and digital paper, I go to GoodNotes. But honestly, for everything else, I tend to just use the Notes app on the iPhone or on Apple products. So when I do reviews, I'm typing out my thoughts as I play, like, on the Notes app. And then I have the Hobonichi notebook for, like, my pen and paper stuff if I want to get formal. But usually I just keep, like, next to me at my desk, I just have, like, notebook paper. And then sometimes it goes somewhere, sometimes it doesn't. But, like, that's kind of it. That's been my flow. I will say I do kind of want, like, an e-reader that is nicer. Because I feel like the iPad's a little too busy, and my iPad's big, so it's heavy, so I don't want to hold it to read.
Yeah.
And then I got a Kindle for free. Like, my boyfriend had an old Kindle. He's like, do you want this Kindle? I was like, yeah. Like, I'll take something before it gets thrown out, because that's a bad habit. And the Kindle's cool, but because it's, like, or the Fire or whatever it is, because it's Amazon's thing. And, like, it's too Amazoned. And I know it's an Amazon product, but they're like, by the way, you can't delete any of these apps, and you also can't move. Like, I just feel like it's kind of invasive. So I will say the one thing about the, what was the bougie one before? The something too that we saw? The Remarkable is I like that paper, that, like, muted vibes. Like, I need, basically, like, you know how sometimes parents take Montessori education too far and they give their child, like, a bunch of beige blocks? I need the beige blocks at this point in my life. But I'm, like, 30, so I already had my colored blocks, you know? Like, I'm all, you know, the frontal lobe finally developed, like, 5 years ago, and I'm like, I'm ready to get a little destimulated.
Well, the thing is, the Note Air 3C, you're just getting, like, a shitty laptop, is, like, my impression of it.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's the thing.
With the pitch that it's going to be this e-ink note, whereas, like, the Remarkable, it doesn't do very much, but that's the fucking point. Is that
I want it stripped down.
Why like, in the past, like, when I've tried using, like, different, like writing applications where, like, you know, they go full screen, like, you know, they get rid of distractions. I ultimately kind of got away from those. I tried them, but they didn't, like, really. They didn't change much about my process. But the point of something like that, the point of a device that doesn't have apps, that can't do very much, is because we'll either buy this for the fucking reason that you think you want it, which is to, like, take notes, or go buy an iPad. Like yes. I feel like there's, like, only, like, an in-between. Is either buy the, like, the dumb device. Like, and it's, obviously, it's, you know, it's got a bunch of cool tech in it, but buy the device that it just does this, or buy an iPad and get an Apple Pencil and, like, get the benefits of being able to use it as a pseudo laptop, but one that, like, comes with like all the good stuff associated with like a modern UI and things like that. But
yeah,
I thought the Remarkable seemed neat. It's the kind of thing I could convince myself to buy. I'm just now I know that
you'd regret it.
It would be in this drawer. Like it would just be in a drawer. You know what it is? It's the kind of here. It's the perfect sort of if someone needed to buy you a gift, how excited would you be to get that gift as opposed to buying it for yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because then it's guilt-free. It's like, wow, this really speaks to me.
Yeah.
And then when you don't use it, you don't have to be like, well, I did that again.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I thought the Remarkable looks cool. I know better for myself now. Yeah. But I think if you think it would fit, like if you truly do think it would fit your life, it looks like a killer device. Like it actually looks very functional and neat. And look, they have a whole sustainability tab, so that's great.
It's new.
Sure they nailed it.
I would love to go hands-on with this price. Like I wouldn't want to buy it as is because I want to know what that paper feel feels like personally. But I don't know if they have.
Should we all buy one and be each other's support system to return it? In 100
wow!
Absolutely not.
All our emails. You're only gonna draft them using your e-ink reader. We're gonna see if like we're jamming a little more effectively together.
Jamming.
We forced the entire company to use the Remarkable alone.
Oh my god, it's like a business postmortem thing where it's like, why this company fail? It's just the illustrative anecdote of like, well, one of the managers became really convinced that the entire company, all these anonymous hateful little quotes. I don't know why the fuck he made everyone use the Remarkable too. And then when nobody liked that, he was like, fine, I'll give you guys the books.
So funny.
Oh man, I love it. I think it's always worth it at least seeing if there's ways to, be the best version of yourself and see if like there are things that can solve actual little nagging problems. I do see the possibility that this would actually just create complications, but I'm curious. Patrick, I think it's a really good idea. I think we should reach out to these companies and be like...
Yeah, y'all definitely should.
I think we should. We should 100% do this. And pitch
I mean, honestly, so much content could come out of this. Like,
I 100%...
I want your review.
If we pitch them on like, hey, we went through link the live stream. If you could send us a couple of them, we all want to use them. And like, I'm pretty... Rob, I can make this happen. I'm pretty sure I can make this happen. The one thing that I'm noting is that so my workflow goes exclusively through Apple stuff, and the one thing it doesn't sync to is any iOS stuff. It's all Drive, Dropbox. There's probably ways I can connect that, like Dropbox talks to Notes or something like that. I'm sure there's solutions for that, but
it is one of the frustrating things, which is the I don't know, the bifurcation in that space where it's like I just want these devices to talk together conveniently.
Yeah,
because like all our Office stuff runs through Google.
Yeah,
it's like everything's running through Drive and that and Calendar. You want it all to be sort of one step and seamless, but it never is. Oh well. All right, I think we can leave it on that note. We saw some games,
go write an email. So we did Day of the Devs. We did Wholesome Snack. We checked in on some e-ink note-taking tools, and honestly, that's the remap arc. I don't know what else you want from us. If you want to pitch on like what do we do, you just saw it. Like you 100% just saw it encapsulated in a single stream. We'll be back tomorrow evening for the Game Awards. We'll be recording an episode of Remap Radio tomorrow ahead of the Game Awards. There's still a lot of games going on, so we'll mostly be talking about that. And then if enough big stuff happens at the Game Awards, we've talked about like doing a short segment, like reacting to it as a postmortem on Friday morning. So we'll see how all that plays out, but you'll see us again right here, or at least Rob, Kato, and I. Janet will be in person at the Game Awards and going to the Day of the Devs thing. So Janet will be able to report back from the games that we just saw. So looking forward to all that, and we'll see all you right back here tomorrow night. When does the Game Awards start?
7:30.
We gotta call in from the Game Awards, and then we can have a cool YouTube thumbnail that's like, we got kicked out of the Game Awards.
I'll send whatever you need from me.
Yep. If you could send photos, if you could be texting photos to us in the Discord, so that Kato can be putting those up on the live stream, we really appreciate it.
I got you.
Thank you
on the screen.
Excellent. So yeah, that's the rest of the week for Remap. Thanks everyone for watching. You can support everything we do over at remapradio.com, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Game Awards.